hear you.
Closed doors, but fans can watch the friendly between Salisbury and Eastleigh and Swindon Supermarine and
I plug your mic in so I can hear you. I'm ready off.
You're not.
How the hell did we just die? We legit jumped off at the last second.
What are you up to? Are you watching? Are you listening? What do you think of the prospects for the season?
So we literally jumped up at another second. Yeah, and then it took like another 3 seconds. Like, what the hell? Wait, I'm never jumping off ever again.
Hello, we're gonna watch the game. Well, we're gonna listen to the game. I'm watching. I've got the commentary on.
Yo, copyright vegan screen now.
I'm gonna leave this party. So, oh, and one more thing to say, Tommy. My girl's pregnant and your girl's not, and your girl's a paedophile. Right, she's got to say that. We got 36 minutes until the game starts, so we're gonna play one game of Fall Guys, so we could get some gameplay in. Okay, pristine gameplay. But whenever the game's on, I'm gonna enlarge my face cam.
Something else up your sleeve? No, we won't have anyone new for the game.
Oh wow.
So in terms of recruitment, you said you were unhappy on Tuesday night. How do you feel about it all there? Has anything happened? Yeah, a good night's sleep.
We're gonna meet the face cam like this, yeah?
18 months ago and think where we've come from. And I woke up with a smile.
When we do the gate, when we do the thing, yeah?
Day was so red, and I wake up, a new day, smile on my face, coming to training with a good group of lads. And I just want to win, Sean. I want to be given an opportunity to win, and every single week I want to be looking at my team thinking we can win games, and that's all I care about. I work hard, like I say, I go out to every game, I watch players for fun, and I just want to give these players that are here the best opportunity to win as well. So yeah, we still need bodies in. For example, this weekend we're very short, but I'll probably let a little bit of frustration out on Tuesday, just because sometimes you don't have that breather. You come out of the dressing room and I'm speaking to your ugly mush after 5 minutes, and sometimes I can say things that in the cold light of day I probably regret. I don't want to do the whole interview again, but when you said about later that the club has let certain players go, I don't know what you offered them, that's none of my business, but surely it was their decision, apart from the 4 youngsters you decided not to offer something to? Sean, I think he's a bit of both sometimes. Let's not make
Swindon. Hi. Arsenal won 3-0 and they're going to be top first week. Nice. That's going to change on Monday though when Kai Havertz bangs in 3 goals and Timo Werner gets 1. Yo. Alright, so we've got the game up. Lineups are out. We're going to read the lineups to you, okay? We're going to read the Rochdale ones first, so we're going to be nice. So they've got Banzunu, Cohane, McShane, O'Connell, McLaughlin, Lund, Morley, Dooley, Dunn, Newby, Rathbone, and on their bench is Amkanwakawa, Bath, Bradley, Brearley, Lynch, McNulty, and Towers. Swindon Town lineup today. We're playing a 4-2-3-1 or 4-3-3, depending on how you look at it. Matesh Kova, Paul Caddis, Adam Mayo, Zeki Fires, Rob Hunt, Anthony Grant, Matthew Smith, Diaz JCB, Jack Payne, Johnny Smith, and Tyler Smith. On the bench with 2 players short today: Taylor Curran, Joe Fryer, Luke Haynes, Callum Hope, and Brett Pittman.
Friars, who've got 46 league games every single year, then they'd be in a lot more money than money, wouldn't they? Probably be at the top of League One, maybe Championship. So we always have to have people who have the little folk.
We are not playing today.
And Friars, it is their injury record, so we want to get them fit. But what I would never do is push them to the limit where they're going to be out longer than what they are for, what they would be. So I also think, because of the nature of the league, we're going to need a couple more bodies on that anyway. We're trying to get a couple out. Tyler Reid is training at Woking, Cameron McGilchrist's been at Chesterfield. We're just waiting to hear back from them, and then we probably need 1 or 2 more out apart from them 2.
As if she got my cat by me. Yo.
Probably, yeah. We've still got a little bit left. But we just need to make sure that we have to plan like no one is going to take the players that we don't want off.
You're trying to knock yourself off.
So we need
Right, that's a mad sight, you know. Sucking herself off. You're right.
I was going to say how quickly, because the other point you made was, players are available now might be different just before the windows actually show up. I guess they might be cheaper then.
Yeah, they might be, but they might also be gone. That's the, when you're in our position, and we're not a Peterborough can go out and spend 400 grand on Amanda Williams, and then we get Sammy Smodic to give him a 4-year deal from Bristol City. We're in a different ballpark, and so we have to wait till people let other people down. We might be second or third on people's list. That's just the way it is, and we get on with it. What I want to do now is I want to start seeing a spirit like we had last year, because I still believe that can get you 8 to 12 points if you've got a good spirit and a good camaraderie within a group. I don't think we've quite got that yet, but we are getting there, and I honestly believe that once we start winning games, that will start having a snowball effect.
Swindon Town manager Richie Wellens on BBC Radio will share across this hour the definitive pre-match interview. A few things to take out of that. We'll come to Kane Woolery in a second, but before those players who have gone, so when the retained in the release list came out, there were 13 players. Bawdry, Fires, Grant, Haynes, Angelo, Lydon and Matthews all decided to stay. It was fairly early on, Andrew Robb, that Kessie Anderson was announced by Blackpool as a new signing.
Yeah, it was. It was quite a surprise at the time.
Proudly supports football at home.
The county ground. Bobby Mayo. Bobby Mayo.
If there's something strange in the county ground, who you gonna call? Oddy Mayo.
Championship doesn't stop for the last day. That's the WWE is saying it's a good fight. It's the world team. It's outrageous! They're getting better and better. It's pretty ominous for everybody else.
Swindon.
Proudly supports football at home.
Fishy Carver, me. Because I'm Jimmy Carragher.
This season, RAFC is tackling climate change by using our clean-burning fuel, Crown HVO. Renewable, sustainable fuel. Drop an alternative to regular diesel. Cut greenhouse gas emissions by 90%. Play fair, clean our air. Choose Crown HVO.
Robbie. If this cat's going to be notching itself up in the game, I'm going to have to move it.
Jerry Yates, I think, with the they built up last season, and the fact that Jerry Yates was still really a work in progress, who would get so many opportunities here in the county ground this year. I think that was one that was a really a real kick in the teeth for him, actually. And obviously, at the moment, he's still convinced that we haven't signed a player who can actually play in Jerry Yates' place. Although we didn't have that hope on the team sheet, he was actually brought in as a replacement for him in January, assuming he wasn't coming back. So that's an interesting one.
So Anderson, Yates, Chucky Richie-Wellens as a former player, Swindon away to Blackpool next Saturday. The absence of fans might actually benefit us, do you think, on that occasion, hopefully?
Yeah, possibly. I think it's difficult to say, isn't it? Andrew and I were just talking in the commentary box. Obviously, it'll be quite a difference going to an away ground.
Oh, it's different.
The atmosphere is without.
Johnny says you want to kick it. I'm the most someone like Dennis.
3 times in the county ground, but I would think so because obviously they would have got a rough deal. I'm sure Yates and Anderson from the Swindon fans travelling if they had the opportunity. So it may not necessarily count in Swindon's favour, but they're a pretty vociferous crowd up in Blackpool actually. So yeah, I think that all in all will probably balance itself out in Swindon's favour.
We'll see if we just talk back to that retained list amongst the young pros released Jacob Bancroft for Alpha Graham, but we'll have recycled
Did I?
Mansky is with the Polish club. Zagalevi Lubin BBC Radio wheelchair 25 minutes in counting to keep up to date. It's full time in the Premier League.
There we go.
It's Fulham 0, Arsenal 3. Fulham 0, Arsenal 3. The first result from the top flight. Just the one game at 3 o'clock this afternoon. And Crystal Palace Southampton at Selhurst Park. Chief Executive Richard Masters says it's absolutely critical they get fans back on the ground soon, adding the failure to do so will cost clubs £700 million in the 2020-21 season. This is also the government reviews plans for unexpectations to team sporting events in England from the 1st of October. Masters has been talking to BBC Sports editor Dan Rowan.
Richard, well, here we are again. It doesn't seem long ago that the season ended. They're on the eve of a new one. But how do you feel going into it? Usual excitement, nervousness?
Well, excitement. It hasn't been long. It's been a much shorter break than normal, but the season's ready to kick off, ready to go. A lot of planning has gone into it, but we've got 3 big objectives. Number 1 is to get through the big challenge of getting through the 80 games finished on time, to get fans back into full stadium, and to return the Premier League economy to growth.
What are your latest plans, Richard? Bring us up to speed with getting fans back inside grounds. What's the latest on that?
We're working with our clubs, obviously, and very, very closely with government on this. We know September was going to be an important month with the return of schools, and return of universities, and return to work. And so we are working closely with them. September, we're totally committed to a testing programme with government. So the clubs are very happy to push forward. Hopefully on October the 1st, if approved by government, we'll then be able to open the turnstiles and allow some fans back in the stadiums under the SGSA guidance. And what we want to do from there is to push on swiftly from there, working with government again through this new sports and technology group to look at the innovations and technology innovations that can be brought in to progress beyond social distancing and to welcome more fans in more quickly. And as I said, to get back to full stadium as soon as it's safe to do so.
How critical is it that you do get fans back inside grounds as soon as possible?
It's absolutely critical, and that's because, like every other industry, football has been impacted by COVID already. It's absolutely critical.
Alright, we're back up.
Last year. Obviously, there are going to be matches this season without fans inside those stadiums, but the losses are going to be real. We can't go on forever. We have to get back to fans inside stadium. That's the big thing that's missing, economic or otherwise. We need fans back inside the stadium for all sorts of reasons. It's the number 1 priority.
£700 million figure you just gave me, is that a total of that's lots of match day revenue plus broadcasting, rebates, everything, or is that just
So it's a lot of everything. So the broadcasting loss of match revenue for the impact of the last quarter of last season. So we're now going into the new season with the confidence we have a football
ability more to play matches behind closed doors. And we don't think that'll be impacted by the return of fans. So
Cherry, apple, grapes, orange.
behind us and complete the season. Of course, now the aim is to get fans back in the stadium in numbers as quickly as possible and to get that feeling more party back. If you go without fans in grounds, have you got any idea how much that costs in Rochdale revenue across the league? Yeah, so it's another sort of £700 million number across the season, and one can do the maths, but you know, it's not just the loss of match revenue. Every Premier League match on average generates about £20 million for the economy, both local and national. And so we want to play our part in helping the economy recover as well.
Richard Masters, Chief Executive of the Premier League, how that money filters through to the EFL. Pressure from government, from the top teams. Whatever, hope to catch up with Swindon Town Chairman Lee Power at the start of this new League One season. Rochdale at the NHS Campground this afternoon. Full commentary to come on BBC Radio Wiltshire. We now know the team. We're saying, you know, we'll make the comparison with their the last day of last season. So it's got 7 players. That's right, those are the 5 survivors from the defeat against Forest Green Rovers in March. Again, we know what was to come afterwards. So we've done the sealed envelopes for today. To be honest, we just got the information on WhatsApp group we did it before 2 o'clock. And we have had mixed results. So Andrew Horse and Rob Harvey are in the stadium. Stephen Clements is our technical guru behind the scenes here with me. We can all agree that Kilmar's the first choice, hoping he's as good as men know.
Yes. So I certainly went for the starting goal.
Your thought that it wouldn't be Odemea because of what the manager had said, and therefore we all had Anthony Grant as our centre-back option, except Rob, you had an interesting theory on a formation change.
Yeah, I went with the nuclear option in Shaw, and I thought we might go for something completely radical, knowing the way the Richie Wellens works. And I do recall that game against Crewe in the county ground last year when suddenly we had a dearth of centre-halves. So I thought possibly a 3 with Paul Caddis in there so that we could get Caddis, Iandolo and Hunt in the team using wing-backs. But of course, with Iandolo out, he's gone for the option of a flat-back 4.
Let's move into midfield then. We all had Michael Downey included. We'll check up later as to why he's not included. But who plays alongside him and what the formations are? Andrew, maybe Matt Palmer, that is his position?
Yes, I thought so. So I had the kind of 4-2-3-1 with Doughty and Palmer as the 2 sort of defensive midfield players. But again, he's not a goal, so that leaves Matt Smith in there almost by default, if that doesn't sound too harsh. But in terms of central midfield options with Jordan White now, he is the one.
Stephen, you went for Matt Smith from the off.
I did, yeah, straight in the centre midfield there. Definitely, and also Payne as well, alongside him with obviously Michael Doughty, but we now know he's not playing this afternoon.
Let's go! That's a dub. 19 minutes, boys, 19 minutes until kick-off. Come on.
In the end, as I've acknowledged, I just had
I'm doing a watch along. I know StreamYard wasn't working, so and I don't have a face cam, so I'm just going to use this instead until I get a face cam.
It was a question of, do you get 60 minutes out of Brett Pittman and then bring on Tyler Smith for legs at the end of the game, or do you start with Tyler Smith and try and run the legs off of the defenders so that Brett Pittman can come on with maybe 20-25 minutes left and use his physical strength and height at that point? And obviously the tactical from Richie Wellens is to go with the young lad with the legs first and foremost, and we'll bring Pittman on later on.
Right.
Stephen, you've got Johnny on the wing.
I have, and I've got Tyler Smith centre, and I've got Johnny Smith on the right there.
Jack Smith is still
He's got
he can use it. Andrew, what did you think in terms of who would play where going forward? We're still not quite sure how it's going to line up now.
Yeah, no, I kind of went for the sort of 4-2-3-1 we've generally seen. So I had what I think will be the
Oh, what a difference. Surely says she want to kick it. I'm the most left in. She is in the back. Sniffing crack.
Sorry, one of the other Smiths.
That's Joe.
Out in the wide positions.
And that, I suppose, Rob, is the point about Payne's versatility.
Yes, it is. I think, and we've also got Jaisimi who can be versatile as well, who can play in that 10 role or play down the right hand side. So, and we saw on Tuesday night Johnny Smith switch from one wing to the other wing as well. So I think the three of them will definitely rotate positions. That's something that we saw very much from Richie Wellens' team last season. I don't think they'll
That one looks very
fluid formation, but I suspect that Tyler Smith will be the main attacking threat.
The BBC Sport website has a fantastic predictor team option. We're not quite as sophisticated as that. Suffice to say that based on the 11 submitted, we all had Darity.
I want to sprint forward.
None of us had on Mayo, only is there. Stephen, I'll hold on for your results. Ron, you got 8, but you were versatile and you thought the manager might spring a change in formation out of the bag. Doesn't look like that's going to happen. Spring a rabbit out of his hat, whatever the football cliche is. Andrew and I both had 9. Stephen, you got 10.
Really? Sal?
You can tell us. Blackpool next Saturday after today.
Okay.
Before 2 o'clock of the weekend, and we'll see about your streaks. I think based on what we know.
No.
Come up trumps, but there's obviously still that we don't know that we will ask questions about after full time. But 10-9-9-8, I think is creditable enough for us to keep.
Oh, he's killing it, boys.
Right now, as far as League One is concerned, let me quote from the BBC Sport website: the League Giants, 2 FA Cup winners in the past 13 years, a recent FA Cup finalist, a 16 years in the Premier League. Finalists a year later, and Charlton, who won promotion from League One through the playoffs in the 2018-2019 campaign, Lee Bowyer's first full one in charge. Portsmouth, FA Cup winners in 2008, losing finalists in 2010, spent a 4th season in the 3rd tier after failing to get out of the 2nd successive year. Sunderland,
That was what, 10 minutes? Still play one more.
To be dumped into League One in 2018, set up on a 3rd campaign at this level. Meanwhile, Ipswich will be
Proudly supports football at home.
I hate when that happens when that player just falls over. Alright, come on. Come on. Get up. Get up. I know, yeah, but I'm tired. Get up. Come on. Come on. I'm streaming now. I know you don't want to, but come on, Papa. Come on.
This season, RAFC is tackling climate change by using our clean burning fuel, Crown HBO, renewable sustainable fuel, an alternative to regular diesel, cuts greenhouse gas emissions by 90%.
Come on.
Play fair, clean our air.
Come
Choose Crown
on.
HBO.
Get up. I know it looks like I'm trying.
Start to finish last season, from start to finish this season, then I think he's going to be a real bonus for Swindon this year.
And that, of course, was on the virtual bus tour when the manager said there were 20 clubs in for Swindon Town because of where they traded him last season, into the final three, and he took pen to paper until 2023. So we've talked about the ins and we've talked about the outs. In the short term, no Baudry, no Conroy, no Broadbent, no Lydon, no Iandolo, no Doughty, no Palmer today. Questions about their absences to follow at full time. Full commentary coming up on Swindon Town versus Rochdale. Live League One football back on the radio on BBC Radio Wiltshire, and then of course
Fuck's sake. Alright, boys.
that's on BBC Sounds.
We'll stop there because it's about 10 minutes to.
Tonight, the league season just getting going. The fixtures for National South released this week. Chippenham White Brookside start their season
Come on.
Hungerford on Tuesday the
No.
6th of October.
Come on. This is a joke now. I know you don't want to, but you got it. Yeah.
I know it's just like random to run something else by name, but
I know you don't, but please, come on.
The fans look towards Bath, the club looks towards Bath again, I guess, for income and fans and the big local derby. You'll play them twice over Christmas, but I see that you have one game less over Christmas and New Year because of the odd number of clubs in the league this season.
I'm sorry about that, guys.
Is it a good thing of having a big break between the Christmas matches?
Yeah, I think it'll be a good thing.
I do love my cat, I still want it to be in the stream. No, I want it to be in my own. How are you doing, Reserve? I am doing fine. I'm doing fine. So I don't want to leave her there too long, and then she come and shit on my bed or something like that. Because I know she's like that, so and I don't want that to happen. So.
Beginning of December, you need to find out the quota to see whether there's going to be anybody that you could get in on loan just to carry you through those series. But not having that game on usually the 28th or 29th, I think, is a little bit of a bonus for us. So yeah, that's a good thing.
And who knows what state this world will be in come Christmas? Who knows what state it'll be in at the beginning of October for the start of the thought is at the minute there may not be fans in. I know the club are desperate to get fans in. How do you see it? Because, you know, you're still a team needing the income of the fans coming in. Can you really imagine starting the season at the beginning of October without any fans inside the ground?
I can't really. From a financial point of view, obviously the chairman and the board of directors have stressed how important it is to get the fans in. I think if it was for a game or two here and there, it wouldn't be the end of the world. But, you know, if it goes in all the way up to Christmas, it'd be a little bit of a struggle, I think. And that would be for all the clubs, I would think, in our league as well, and the league above. I just think it's very important for the income for the club to get that through the supporters, even though, you know, they've got sponsorship deals and that's not going to carry all the wages and all the bills that go along for the season. So it's going to be very tricky for a lot of clubs.
I didn't mean to do that.
Bluebirds boss Mike Cook with BBC Radio Wiltshire's Ian Longdon. Chippenham start the National South season at Hungerford after an FA Cup tie on Tuesday the 6th of October. First game at Highnewsh Park Saturday the 10th is versus Braintree. The holiday fixtures against Bath as mentioned, and things wrap up. Swindon will be there May 2021 away to Hemel Hempstead. Swindon Town kick off League One at home to Rochdale. Full commentary in less than 10 minutes on BBC Radio Wiltshire. Opening day memories from manager Richie Wellens as a player as well as a manager.
QPR away, 40 degrees, got beat 5-1, got sent off with 5 minutes to go. Swansea at home won 2-0. I was the best player on the pitch. So one really bad day, one really good day. I can remember.
That would be yourself to climb with it already.
Well, just a win. I just think just a win. Like I say, the first 3 or 4 games again. If we can do well in our first 3 or 4 games, the players who are out there might look as a more attractive proposition, if you like, because players will wait and they'll go, well, they've got a chance now. You all want to play at the top of the division, so it might stand them in good stead in terms of getting a couple of bodies in.
You mentioned Cameron McGill and Tyler Reid. What about some of the first-year pros, or do you still need bodies?
Yeah, they'll all go out. We need the bodies, but they're quite a way away from being in the team, so it would only be right that they get some experience elsewhere.
Richie Wellens, you mentioned earlier that Tyler Reid was at Woking, Cameron McGill was at Chesterfield. The circumstances are slightly different, of course, but Scott Twine is on loan at Newport and played last weekend by all accounts. Those first-year pros, Toby Holland, Massimo Giametti, Anthony Cheshire and John Johnston, not even on the bench this afternoon, just 5 subs: Brett Pittman, Taylor Curran, Joe Fryer, the new goalkeeper, Luke Haynes, after his successful loan at Chippenham last term, and Hallam Hope. So missing, as mentioned, Audrey, Conroy, Broadbent, Lydon, Iandolo, Palmer and Doughty, amongst what you might describe as recognised first teamers. So your views welcome through the afternoon, and talk of the town from 5 o'clock this evening. Text 81333, Wiltshire at the start of your message, tweet at BBC World Sport, emails stfc@bbc.co.uk. Just a quick check on the golf. We are following the Portugal Masters this weekend, and the best placed of the Wiltshire players is Laurie Cantor, 9 places on the leaderboard today to tied third. He's from Camberwell Park near Bradford on Avon. He is 9 under with 6 to play in the third round. So Laurie Cantor is tied third, 5 under. Rushmore Snow tied 22nd, back in the clubhouse at 5 under par. And Jordan Smith, playing out of Bonewood, he's just inside the top 50 at 2 under par with 18 holes to go. So that's what's going on with the golf. And don't forget, with the Speedway, Swindon's Jason Doyle, second in the third round of the World Championship Series in Poland last night, just missing out to the home favourite Bartosz Szmazny. It moves him up to 7th place overall. Round 4 is tonight. And so a last word from manager Richie Wellens before kick-off on Swindon Town's League One opponents today, Rochdale.
I've got a side full of energy, playing quite a system that is pretty fluent, and a manager that wants to try and explore different ideas.
Only falls Rashid.
Well, listen, Rochdale in League One is a tough gig for a minute, so we know they're not one of the top teams in the league, but I think it's a dangerous game because they're not one of the glamorous names.
Small one, big one.
This is where the season starts now. It's good to have all
Now we pour this in. That one's not flat, by the way. So we pour that marines in this one. So then, even though it's the same drink and everything, with that bigger, and we shake it.
I have to say, he was pretty lucky to win it.
So it mixes together.
Quite a lot of chances, but the fact that he won both of the games, he won it with a late goal in midweek as well. So I'd imagine the confidence will be pretty high.
Yes!
The way that this pre-season.
Come on, yes! Yes!
You've got to pick, and I've got to look after the players. But now,
come on, yes!
all the resting players and making people get 60 minutes, that's all out the window now. Things get serious and you make substitutions to win the game.
Yes!
So we'll be trying to win the game now.
Richie Wellens on BBC Radio Wiltshire.
I'm Messi. Only fools rushing. Fry cut out. Falling in love with you. Take my hand. Take my whole life too. Fry cut out. Falling in love with you.
BBC Radio Wiltshire in the company of Rob Hardley and Andrew Hawes.
So the Rochdale team just
fuck off the Dale. Fuck off the Dale. I'm joking.
After 3 long seasons away, perhaps in January or February, you might imagine it would have been a joyous occasion, the ground heaving expectation. But of course, fans have been stripped from us for the time being. Those early results haven't helped, and the transfer activity has left the manager a little bit frustrated. Having said that, they have drawn one of the pre-season relegation favourites to start things off here. Swindon with Matt Kovac in goal, Paul Caddis, Akin Odemayo.
If we could see the front post goal, get fuck out over, you little twat. No, with you.
In behind Tyler Smith, who is the preferred striker. There are just 5 subs on the bench with no Iandolo, no Palmer and no no Doughty. We will find out what's going on with them afterwards. The 5 available are Joe Fryer, the new goalkeeper, the former Middlesbrough player.
Wise Mercy. Only fools rushing. Can't help falling in love with you. Shall I see? Would it be a sin? Right, can't help falling in love with you. The river flows gently to the sea.
Anthony Grant is the Swindon captain today. Ewan O'Connell is his opposite number. And in this empty stadium,
Hand
with referee Alan Young
a
making sure that everything as it
whole
should
life
Swindon's
to
return to League One is about to begin
fry.
here in circumstances that
Right,
even though
3 years we've missed this. Don't let us down this year, boys. We win a league title and now
hopefully satisfactory. Referee players will take a knee for a few seconds before they start
3 years of hurt, boys. Come on, let's have it.
this League One season for Rochdale. Here they are in green and black stripes with black shorts.
Come on, boys.
Socks, and Swindon in the red and white. The Town's return to League One then begins as Rochdale play the ball forward pretty ably, and it runs through calmly to Matic Kovac, who has it. So Rob Hartley hopes for this game.
Well, I think we need to see how that defence lines up. It does look at the moment as if Smith and Grant are going to be quite just in front of the back two, trying to get in there and make a 3 wherever they can.
Ooh.
So really for the 3 behind.
Zeki 5 tries to put one down the line for, I think that was DJ or Rob Hunt, someone on the left hand side. I'm guessing it was Hunt because he was pushing up. And it failed. Ty Smith running their back line. Johnny Smith now running their back line. Caddis with good press. Come on, boys! Oh, unlucky. Good press by Paul Caddis.
Off a Rochdale midfielder, I think it's London through to the goalkeeper Bazunu, who is able to take it down at his near post. Bazunu's quite a big imposing figure, but he's only 18. He's on loan from Manchester City, and he was thought enough to train with their Champions League squad before their loss at Lyon. Cleared long, Matt Smith comes in and wins it for Swindon, but it's just given away down the right-hand side. Here's Paul McShane now, who had some experience to that Rochdale back line, played forward into Matt Don. The offside flag goes up, and yes, we do have some
Red Army.
noise here, I think. I don't know.
Right, come on.
Match the action. That's all we have, and it appears
Matt Smith.
conscious effort, I guess, to have that going during the duration of the game, which is, I'm not sure whether the silence is more unsettling or not, or that.
Well, we've sat through 2 extremely quiet games, haven't we, at the start of this week, Andrew? And I'm sure the powers that be at the county ground have looked at that and thought, well, create some kind of an atmosphere. I have to say, I'm not a great fan of piped-in music and crowd noise, but if it works for Swindon today, then maybe I'll be converted.
So Rochdale have it at the back with O'Connell, and it goes back to
Go on, Johnny.
Zunu. They probably need to cut out some of the gaps in the loop to start with. Rochdale come offside again as they play it forward down the left
Love it.
side, up towards Ademeyer. Swindon with a
Level.
back four almost level with the edge of the centre circle here. But yes, I don't know how the players will find that, having presumably played a couple of games in silence. It must be a little bit disconcerting. Frankly, so Grant has Swindon to Friars and out to Matt Smith. Hunt is further ahead of him. He's looking to feed in Jayasimi.
Go on.
Drops to Jayasimi. Rob Hunt left side of the penalty area. Volleys the cross in first time. Not properly cleared. Falls to Jayasimi.
Oh!
His kick. Payne doesn't. Payne shoots from the penalty spot. Left footed takes a deflection. Over the
It was a bit messy in that Rochdale defence there, wasn't it?
Right on one away.
Because he did have a chance there, but he thought
You Reds.
he could go in the centre there.
Come on, you Reds.
In the shoulder of a Rochdale.
Come on, you Reds. Call for Swindon.
So Payne to take with the left foot from the right hand side. Just a couple of men in the 6-yard box. Odebayo is forward, Grant is forward. Payne puts it low into the near post.
Yes! Come on! Come on!
To score against the club he was with last season inside the opening 5 minutes. Rochdale just clearing the ball out, and Smith had time to set himself and fire the shot into the corner. Swindon 1, Rochdale 0.
Yeah, I mean, it won't be
You Reds!
certainly a bit of a mess at that near post from the corner, but it just came out to Tyler Smith, who took a great first touch, didn't he? Because that could easily have bounced off him as it was coming in pace. Great first touch on that right foot. He absolutely leathered that one home. It's a great start for Swindon. Just what they needed.
So Swindon's first league goal of the season came from a corner, Rob. What odds did you put on that?
Yeah, I thought probably more like the other way round. Their first goal conceded by goal from a corner, but there we go.
So Swindon 1, Rochdale 0, and Tyler Smith, who was on loan at Rochdale last season, quickly scoring against his former club.
We are 1-0 up.
Back with O'Connell here for Rochdale. That's given away by O'Connell a little nervously, and Tyler Smith almost intercepts, but it ricochets off him through to Bazunu. The crowd noise is back after that a short break then. It's Northampton 0, Wimbledon 1. As Rochdale try and play it out from the back. Plymouth 1, Blackpool 0. So the promoted sides starting well, and one of the relegated sides starting well, with Hull leading by a goal to 0 at Gillingham. Rochdale looking to attack here with Ryan McLaughlin, the fullback, goes down under a challenge from Jayasimi. Matt Smith gets it, feeds it forward to Tyler Smith, who holds it up well on the right hand side, tries to duck inside his old teammate McShane. He makes the tackle. The former Republic of Ireland international plays it forward quickly, and Flyers just about keeps control of it with Matt Dunn closing him down. It's through to Odebayo. Rochdale, that's more 4-4-2 than we
Lovely
thought
Caddis.
as Caddis passes.
Oh, lucky.
Newby and Don appear to be more the strikers than Newby, perhaps dropping back into midfield as there's a back pass from the centre from Lund that puts pressure on Bazunu, the goal.
We love that.
Yeah, having won their opening 2.
We love that pressure, boys. This is what we love, boys.
Looking to attack through Johnny Smith, cutting in on the left foot here. Switches out wide to the right foot. Caddis picks this up about 12 yards out.
Another corner. You Reds.
Taking a deflection, Swindon with another corner.
This is just what we wanted to see, isn't it? Swindon really attacking in Rochdale. They've come out to attack themselves, Rochdale. They've played 2 up, as you say. It is a 4-4-2, quite unexpectedly, really. And that's giving Swindon a little bit more space, I think, and they've certainly come firing out of the blocks. It's great to start for Tyler Smith, the number of centre forwards that Swindon have had who can't score on their opening day, but he's done just that, and that'll give him all the confidence in the world, I'm sure. And now Swindon have got their second corner. Can it be as successful as the first?
Rochdale and trailing here by a goal to 0. Town ahead through Tyler Smith early on. So Payne looking to take the corner. There's 4 up for Swindon here and around the penalty spot, and one man inside the 6-yard box as well. Lots of pushing, lots of pulling, as you'd expect. Payne low into the near post, and convincing by Aaron Morley for Rochdale, but out for a Swindon throw in front of that deserted Don Rogers stand. Caddis goes across to take it. Sunderland 0, Bristol Rovers 1, and also Lincoln 1, Oxford 0. Oxford, did you look to
Oxford are losing. Oxford are losing. Oxford are losing.
Sharply with the left foot, and that is over the top for a goal kick. Payne insists there was a touch on the way through, but nothing given. But Rochdale won both their 2 games away from home. They beat Huddersfield in the League Cup, but they're under pressure for lots of that. They won at Morecambe in midweek, and Swindon lost their opening 2 games, so Swindon has certainly brought here settled the better.
Yeah, on the front foot from the start. Jack Payne looking really busy in that number 10 role. Certainly he seems to be the one who's filling in directly behind Tyler Smith, as we thought it might be. Jayasimi just to his left and Johnny Smith out to the right.
Swindon with the ball back with Kovac here, gives it to Matt Smith, men round him, but he's confident enough to feed Fryers. Fryers looks to ping this one long to Tyler Smith, and that's just headed out of play by Ryan McLaughlin, the Rochdale fullback who was with Richie.
I might delete that.
Here's Jayasimi now.
Get one football back. Already 1-0 up. Swindon are 1-0 up already.
With the early 1-0 lead through Tyler Smith. Hunt looking for options here. Payne
Go on. Hello. Oh, go on. Hello. Swindon winning 1-0. Hello. How are you? I'm fine. Swindon are winning 1-0, so I'm happy.
Swindon are winning 1-0. Yeah. Nah, that's the one about Swindon, isn't it?
It's the goalkeeper to take, and he's got the two centre halves inside the penalty, so they really want to try and be purist, Rochdale, play this out from the back. Rob Hunt is able to intercept the ball forward to Don. Finds Giacini, left side, midway inside Rochdale territory.
What I'm going to do, Jay, not to be rude, but I'm going to let you go. I'm going to put you down in there, get dressed in that, and then put a face mask on. But I can give you a face mask if you want. In a bit.
Before in the end it returns to the...
Oh, quickly before you go, sorry. Have you heard Nines' new album? Oh my god, you need to fucking listen to that. Nines, he's just got the payest voice and he just does the sickest songs. I love you, Lord. Love you, Lord. Bye. Love you, bye.
Defenders in touch with each other there. The ball over the top, I guess they feel that they can deal with because they do have.
Can you not play music on
I'm not.
You can watch your TV.
Oh, thanks, Dad.
Yeah, but I'm live streaming. Get it out, 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 get it out. Hold on.
Smith was overplaying a bit there inside his penalty box.
Well, I think it's what you said, he took a heavy touch. I don't think he intended necessarily to play the ball in and around his own penalty area there. I think it was just one touch and try and move the play on, but his first touch was a poor one, and in the end Anthony Grant was in there to try and help him out, and I think they got a little bit fortunate, those two midfielders. I'm not sure I saw an obvious foul in there.
No, I can't say I did either. So Kovacs in possession, with no one really on him in his canary yellow goalkeeping jersey.
Canary yellow goalkeeper jersey. That's funny.
Swindon pursued as far as ball. That's a lot of him able to get there and trying to push the fullbacks forward. Get Hunt and Caddis in attacking positions as much as they can. Matt Smith almost dropped into the left back position where Hunt is. West Town working across the back just patiently from left to right. This is the point where he missed someone saying get it forward.
Yeah, it is.
Swindon keep the ball calmly at the back. Fries and Hunt now looks forward. Payne has made an ambitious run through the middle. O'Connell reads it well, heads it clear. Finds McLaughlin the right back. Giacini pens him in immediately. Giacini wins the ball. He's being held by McLaughlin. Finds Payne. Payne looks to release Tyler Smith into the area, but McShane just gets his body in the way between ball and goalkeeper. And the goalkeeper Bazunu.
That's super close. That was super close.
I didn't think that was going to cause too many problems to the Rochdale defence. O'Connell would have been in control there, but his header was a poor one, straight to Giacini, who managed to just get past McLaughlin. As you say, Swindon a bit unfortunate not to get a free kick. There was certainly some shirt pulling in there, but the ball in was a good one. In the end, it just eluded Tyler Smith, and as you say, Bazunu fell on the ball.
Yeah, to be fair to the referee, did give Swindon the advantage as Rochdale have the ball here. It's
nice.
midfield and sweep forward with a big purpose. McLaughlin is midway inside the Swindon half. Newby has come deep, one of the strikers, to try and get hold of the ball, looking to weave his way down the right hand side. Looks very confident in possession here, Newby. Throw it to the edge of the box. Smith intercepts. Now can Tyler Smith pick up the loose ball? He can. Tries to feed it forward, and Rochdale able to come away with it. And again, they really pushed men up aggressively. Rochdale are halfway, so both sides can be vulnerable to counters. Both sides really want to pass, want to play an expansive game as much as they can. 1-0 Swindon.
Well, Richie Wellen said pretty much they're very energetic, Rochdale. They do what they do very well in terms of really imposing themselves on teams and getting in their faces. And you can see that, can't you? They're certainly breaking in pace. They're not frightened to get players forward, that's for sure. As that ball was cut out by Matt Smith, there were 5 or 6 Rochdale players in advance of the ball. So if Swindon do get the opportunity to counter, there's definitely going to be spaces to exploit.
Good link-up play from Swindon. Hunt with a low cross into the Rochdale box.
That's not good at all, Hunty. That's not good.
Payne works really well there.
Oh, I love that.
This is Morley, and he's fouled, so Swindon get a free kick wide on the left-hand side. But Swindon are pressing in their opponents.
Need to get out of the box.
Yeah, it's two sides doing pretty much the same job, isn't it, at the moment? Because they're defensively.
Tyler Smith isn't even that tall, he's like 5'9", so I'd rather have Brett Pittman and him up top.
The first 13-14 minutes or so, he's been buzzing around both sides of the pitch. This time on the left-hand side, managed to just nick the ball away from the.
Come on, boys, get this in the box. Just whack it in. Let's get a goal.
A chance to swing another dangerous set piece into the Rochdale box.
So Rochdale, like I say, confident after those two wins, coming to try and be positive. We did see some sides last season who were perhaps more interested in.
What was that, Grady? Oh no, that's Grady. Change of boots already. Really?
Free kick is taken. Town would rather he was back in position. So Paul Caddis is delaying, bending this in from the left-hand side. But Caddis with the right, or Payne with the left, Swindon with everyone, almost everyone stretched along the edge of the 18-yard box. Payne puts it in with into the back post. It's a bit too deep, and it goes out of play.
Well, directly behind the flight of that free kick, it had a lovely, lovely bend on it, didn't it? But just slightly overhit by Jack Payne there. None of the Swindon players able to get on the end of it, and as you say, in the end, harmlessly out. And a great shape on that delivery.
Rochdale with a deep, long ball here from Rathbone. It's aimed in towards Matt Dong. Down by the byline, and Rob Hunt just has to knock that out of play for a throw. For all Rochdale do like to get it down Matt Dong's pace, they want to try and exploit up front.
Yeah, he's got a bit of experience now, hasn't he? That's for sure, Matt Dunn. He certainly knows where the goal is. And he did have a season where he scored an awful lot of goals, didn't he? A few years back now. And I'm sure that will be their main tactic, get the ball into Dunn, try and play off him.
Yeah, it's 32 now. It's back at Rochdale for a third spell. Matt Dunn. And it's the visitors who have the ball at the moment, but they're back on the edge of their own penalty area before going to the goalkeeper, Gavin Bazunu. Finds McLaughlin wide on the right-hand side, looking to come forward. Again, hitting a straight ball. That's headed well, clear well by finds Jaisimi, ball with the outside of the right foot, trying to release Titus. Cut out by a stretching McLaughlin. And another throw for Swindon in front of the Rochdale bench, pretty much on halfway.
Yeah, really pleased to see the way that Onomayo has started. He's been nicely in position in the centre of that defence. We mentioned Tuesday night there was huge gaps with him and Taylor Curran together, but today with Priors alongside him, they seem to have cut those gaps out. Anthony Grant sitting just in front certainly makes a nice little triangle for them to play off as well.
Grant picks up the ball from the throw and Swindon try the switch from left to right out towards Caddis here. Caddis forward into Johnny Smith. He's not seen
take him on.
Yet, but looking to cut in again from the left-hand side.
Nice, Matt.
Smith.
It's looking way better.
Well, we're kind of used to Swindon keeping the ball. I wonder if the crowd was here when there would be a little bit more demands for urgency, as Jaisimi does really well. Two players around him there.
DJ.
The fullback can do is foul and give Swindon another free kick.
Yeah, probably didn't need to do it, did he? Because there was two players around him. Jaisimi really had nowhere to go. Tight touch to the touchline. He was very, very awkward for him to do anything from there. But in the end, Rochdale gave the free kick away and giving Swindon a chance to move the ball to the right-hand side of the pitch.
Matt Smith trying to find Caddis here, and it's just over. Well, it's just not quite over the head.
Wee.
He tried to nod it forward, and it goes out of play for Rochdale throw. In the Premier League, Crystal Palace lead Southampton by
Christmas time.
Nice. You have to see if it's either the controller or. You should have two charges.
Half chances with shots from Payne being deflected out for a corner, but at the other end, there's really nothing to trouble them as yet, and long may that be the case.
It's with McLaughlin at the moment, and he's forced to go back to Bazunu.
Unless you have to hook it up to your Xbox on, then obviously you have to plug it in, plug the USB into the thing. and then you have to plug it into the back and see if it works. Because maybe you have to actually just hook it up instead.
They're not USB thing at the front?
Yeah, there is. Do you want me to help? You sure? And then you plug it into the back. And obviously that's charging. Try and turn it on.
The sort of initial Swindon press, and they can't really do so. They get it
No, it's just a
towards Lund in the centre of midfield, but with Rob Hunt tight to him.
We'll have to buy a new one.
Flip the record over, if I'm not dating myself with that reference on the crowd noise. Just that little break in that which we didn't have for the first two games. Hunt looking forward, Jayasimi. That's
Lovely Johnny. Lovely Johnny. Good pressing, lad.
Possession so far in midfield. Odemeyer sweeps it out the
wrong,
canvas
isn't
on the
it?
right-hand side. This time Payne has come short for
You
him.
sure Dad ain't got a
Johnny
stab?
Smith was
It's
initially
I don't think so.
Swindon go back to Grant.
got like one that you can give to me.
Yeah, Grant can just send this out wide towards Johnny Smith. Now Caddis on the right about 25 yards out. Fleetwood 1, Burton
Wow.
0. There's another notice for Burton. The next home game here
Keep that on
with the out the counter ground. Punt plays the ball high up towards the edge of the box. It's over the head of Tyler Smith. Picked up Zuma. Northampton 1, AFC Wimbledon 1 is another notice.
Yeah, a little clip ball from Northampton on the halfway line there. That's the ball that's going to be really difficult for Tyler Smith to win in that central position with Shane and O'Connell.
Oh, you had to get it clear there.
Attributes to win headers in the air against him, but if he's slightly over him, and they'll just let him run through to the goalkeeper a second there.
So Town leading 1-0. Jayasimi in possession, tightly marked by Hurley. It's one of Rochdale's youth system products.
Oh, Wellington at the front.
Swindon throw, chested down neatly by Payne to Jayasimi, who can attack here. And on the left-hand side, it's a big ball, finds Payne on the edge of the area. Payne gets a left-footed shot away.
Lucky Payne. Lucky Payne. I wouldn't have done that. You should just... Look, he had a tap and he had Johnny at the back post. He could have tapped it, looked up, saw Johnny at the back post, clipped it, and it's a goal. But he didn't.
Flicked on long by Rochdale here, and Matt Don goes for a lob early, first time over Coburn for about 25 yards out. And that's the first real threat of note that Rochdale have had, and it was a sort of long ball down
Lovely.
the when they got beaten to the first touch.
Yeah, similar to Charlton's goal, wasn't it? The first goal on Saturday last week. Long ball. You'd expect them to deal with it better. Odemeyer and Fries were again a little bit too separated, which was the last week as well. But
Johnny.
Long ball to Johnny Smith, just going to go out for a goal kick.
Yeah, Odemeyer trying to feed him early, and Johnny Smith stretching, nearly got hold of it, but couldn't quite do so. But we're midway through the first half, but yeah, we're just...
Johnny Smith's an absolutely brilliant player. What he's done at Oldham, I don't know.
Signaling to Odemeyer, tuck round, make sure you sort of tuck round in.
Oh, he's that goalkeeper looks fucking shaky. Whenever it goes back to him, just press him. He's just nice.
Chocolate chip cookie dough, incense sticks.
Nice.
Tell me they don't.
Their goalkeeper, right, is really shaky. Yeah. Whenever he gets the ball at the back, right, he takes ages. We press him, he just forces to go along. So whenever he gets the ball, you just have to go for it. The lads can't just sit there, they need to go.
They're giving him no space to turn whatsoever, and obviously looking at the Swindon team sheet, they're identifying Jack as the danger man in there. They seem to have forgotten about Jack Payne though, and he's the one who's getting all the space at the moment. Jayasimi doing his best to manfully try and hold people off there, but not succeeding.
Rochdale going long again, and that's another good solid header away from Odemeyer. The pieces after right in his left halfway ball. Cut out by Morley. Rochdale trying to play, looking again for, I think, the paces of Don. Quite got the...
This is what we love, boys. This is what we love.
So far, Rochdale.
Yeah, the quality of their forward play hasn't been good enough as yet. Not necessarily.
Their goalkeeper's shaky, their centre backs are shaky, their midfield's okay, and their forwards are just shite. We may as well go and just batter these boys. Start beating them 5-0, and then they'll start give up.
From defence, they're trying to play out from the goalkeeper, and Swindon are getting right in their faces, making it very, very difficult for them.
So long throw here that Tyler Smith just touches on.
Look, it's gone back to the keeper again. Block it, block it, block it.
Already Swindon trying to make sure they close things down.
Look at that! Lovely boys. Lovely. They can't do anything.
Square pass to McShane. Grant is forward here, so Swindon trying to make sure again they press
and he's forced to go long again.
try and go long.
What happens? We get the ball back. Boys, this is lovely.
Stephen, you're really starting to remind me of somebody that doesn't like.
Shut up.
Yeah, Anthony Grant with his arms out thinking what's that, referee, but it wasn't the foul that he committed, was it? The ball had broken to Anthony Grant. It was that as Newby turned, it was...
They keep playing it back to their keeper. He plays it out. They play it back to their keeper again. We're in their faces. He's forced to go up. We win the ball back. We go. It's absolutely brilliant football, boys. Lovely pressing.
And he thumped it in from about 12 yards out. But Rochdale with a free kick here. It could go long, but it's just done a newbie initially. No, I think Dooley might join them. Rochdale.
There we go.
Wide to the left-hand side with a full Rathbone, to be fair. It's popped up, brings it down really well. Dooley now trying to twist and turn. With Rathbone again on that left-hand side, 3 for Rochdale. If they get in the box, Rathbone's made a good run. Tries to get close towards the byline. Now this block, Rochdale have their first score.
Yeah, probably their best passing spell for a while, Rochdale. They managed to get in behind Swindon there for the first time, down to the byline, as you say, stuck to his task over there, Paul Caddis, but it does give Rochdale an opportunity for their first set piece of the game, and this is where I think they'll pose a real problem for Swindon.
Yeah, so Dunn to take O'Connell is a big figure. They follow Walsall and Celtic centre half. There's McShane available as well. Overall, the biggest side. Rochdale with 4 inside the penalty area. Dooley is inside the 6-yard box as well for the delivery. 3 waiting on the edge of the area as it's cleared. Taken short.
Come on, boys. Hey, ref. That's handball, surely.
Dooley tries to
Go on.
charge down by Caddis. Tyler Smith has it. Tyler Smith just feeds it forward. The pass has way too much on it for Caddis. He might have had way too much on it for Tyler Smith if he'd been chasing his own ball, if you see what I mean.
Well, it never worked for Rochdale, that short set piece, did it? And probably the wrong thing to do against Swindon. You need to deliver it into the box where Swindon have got a bit of a height vulnerability. But when that ball was blocked by Tyler Smith then, you could see that Rochdale had thrown far too many bodies forward, and they could really have been caught on the counter there if that ball from Tyler Smith had been better.
Well, one by Matt Smith there. Picks out his man. This is going to break to Payne about 20 yards out. Payne finds Jaisimi, left side of the penalty area. Drives forward, cuts in cleverly on the right foot. Into the back post. Takes the deflection and goes behind for a corner. But Matt Smith pressed well then. Midway inside the Rochdale half.
He's improved a lot. Whatever Wellers has told him in training, they fucking get him back in.
Both Jack Payne and Jaisimi into immediate run.
In a friendly game, he was just slouching and, you know, just like as if he could just walk into the team. He's working hard. Wellers has told him something, clearly. He's like, you want to make it into the team, you have to fight. Like, you have to fight. You have, like, probably one of the best defensive mids in the league.
Played into Johnny Smith, back with Jack Payne, left side of the box. Payne puts in the cross. McShane can head it clear, but Swindon have all the time they want. With Rob Hunt on halfway, and he's happy to go back to Kovacs at this point, who right-footed. He's had a long ball. Johnny Smith is going to have too much on it for the unknown winger, and it's behind for a Rochdale goal kick. Swindon at 1 up after 27 minutes.
Yeah, much better organisation for that defensively from that Swindon corner, actually. We talked last week about Charlton breaking on Swindon from Swindon set pieces, and they did it successfully at the end. But Swindon were very organised there. They managed to recycle possession quite well, albeit that the ball forward from Kovacs at the end was not of the quality Johnny Smith was looking for.
Town have a throw in here.
We're all over him.
To take Crunel Charlton 1 is the latest score, and Southampton 1 at Wimbledon. Southampton battered Exeter in the playoff final. Grant here on halfway, looking for a throw which I don't think he's going to get, and deservedly does not.
Just thinking the same thing. If Anthony Grant's going to appeal for kicking the ball out and having a throw in, then he's going to appeal for just about anything. That was certainly a Rochdale throw.
Energy from Swindon here again, forcing the ball back to the goalkeeper. Bazunu was confident, to be fair, in
Oh, Johnny Smith.
Johnny Smith does an important defensive job. Caddis tries to ping it in towards Bain. Comes to Lund to be able to shoot. And that's only just over the crossbar, dipping late. Kovac put a friendly hand on it, but wasn't worried.
Yeah, comfortably over, I think, for Kovac in the end. He had his angles well marshaled there. Matty Lund with the strike, a player that Swindon have played against on many occasions, and I do recall him powering a shot home before now against us, that's for sure.
Yes, the last time these sides met, when Rochdale won 4-0, he was among the scorers, and the great image of that game was late on. Swindon give the ball away here through Matt Smith, and just a little lucky that Rochdale didn't play a more precise ball through to Don. Fires intercepted, and Tam Kikata. I'll come back to that point about the Rochdale game, because it was sort of epitome of the era as the ball's back with Odemeyer. Swindon were trailing 3-0 late on. Brandon Orman-Notwell has the ball down by the corner flag. Loses possession, runs back in a panic, drags down the man, gives away a penalty, and it's 4-0. That kind of summed up that team a bit. Here's Jayasimi for Swindon, trying to break purposefully towards the edge of the penalty area, but just runs into too much trouble. Sort of mass drag to Rochdale in midfield.
This press is looking absolutely perfect.
A goal to
They can't do anything. They can't move out.
Into a nice pattern here where both teams are just trying to free their forwards and not being particularly successful at it. Swindon were very good early on in terms of their press, and obviously Payne we mentioned several times, Tyler Smith we mentioned several times, and Jayasimi, but last few minutes or so not really threatened that Rochdale goal too much. And similarly at the other end, Town's defenders seem, and with Matty Smith and Anthony Grant directly in front of them, seem to be snuffing out what opportunities Rochdale can have as well. We just had that one shot from Lund which never threatened Kovac.
Rochdale ping it forward. Fires had time to volley it clear, look for an ambitious pass, but he just found Dooley instead. Rathbone again breaking down the left hand side, pings across into the box where men are waiting. Rob Hunt with a good header behind. He had Newby with him, and McLaughlin made a run up from fullback and wasn't picked up at the back post, so Hunt had to win the header.
Yeah, they'd gone 2-on-1 at the far post, hadn't they? And it was a good ball to the back post actually. It needed Rob Hunt's intervention because, as you say, there was certainly Rochdale players queuing up and just starting to get on the front foot a little bit more now, Rochdale. Just about had their second corner, first one from this near side.
Yeah, this time they've absolutely crammed the 6-yard box with bodies in front of Kovac, and it's played into the near post area. McShane with a header, but he's sort of reaching backwards, if you see what I mean, to try and head it. He can't get it on target, it's wide open post.
Yeah, that's the delivery I was expecting Rochdale to have more often than not from set pieces. Certainly get it into that area where we know Swindon have a vulnerability. But there was no chance for McShane, really, was there? He was heading away from goal, he was in front of the near post, and to have got that on target from there would have been a miracle.
Payne under pressure from a pass from Odemeyer, big 50-50 tackle in midfield. Tyler Smith tries to pick it up, ball ricochets in towards Swindon, and Rob Hunt here, forward from Jayasimi. Tyler Smith's about 20 yards out, just considering his options, tackled very sharply.
Corner.
A Swindon corner.
That's actually good play. They were going for 50-50s, and
he's certainly making things difficult for that Rochdale defence. He's the one up, the only one central striker, but he's certainly causing both McShane and O'Connell an awful lot of difficulty.
DJ on that short corner, so
Tyler Smith's early goal.
he's so
So Caddis has come across this time to take the corner and gives it straight to Jayasimi, who can just try and attack on the edge of the area. He's tackled, ball back with Caddis. Return to Jayasimi again, switching from right foot to left foot, and right foot makes space for the cross. Curled in, fighting.
Anthony Grant scored.
Swindon, and it's a goal for Anthony Grant at the back post. A long time since Anthony Grant has scored a league goal, and he headed it in. A terrific goal from Jayasimi, and 2-0 to Town.
Well, who would have thought it'd be Anthony Grant at the back post scoring ahead of
2-0 Grant.
his scoring days are long
Town
past
winning.
goodbye, but
Yeah.
that was a
2-0 Swindon.
Jayasimi on this near side went initially to the byline, cut back onto his right foot, curled the ball over the goalkeeper, over the
Oh, Anthony Grant.
centre, and it was Grant steaming in at the far post. He had very little to aim at.
He's been waiting a whole year to get his first goal. That's how it's scored. Off a short corner set piece.
From Anthony Grant gives Swindon a 2-goal lead.
So Anthony Grant's first goal for Swindon and first league goal then a fair number of years. Do you know, I got rid of that statistic from my notes over the summer when he last scored a league goal.
We never thought he'd ever score for Swindon. I didn't think he'd get into those sort of advanced positions, but I guess without too much physical height and strength for set pieces, Swindon have taken Anthony Grant as one of the options, and well, if he can get it like that, then all well and good.
That's already the second goal, or the second assist from Jaisimi this season, having provided one for Tyler Smith in midweek. So a terrific start then for Swindon, and both the goals have come in the wake of corners and set pieces. Just over half an hour gone, and Town
We're a set piece club. 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 We're a set piece club.
Swindon have certainly done their homework in these over the summer, and they've put it to good use today.
Grant here on halfway, back with Jaisimi. Grant trying to look for options now.
Oh, this is absolutely brilliant.
Fires and Odemeyer, so 2-0 Swindon lead.
Whenever they get it back to their goalkeeper, they can't do anything about it. We're just in their faces.
This was something Paul Caddis was perhaps talking about. A little early when Swindon give it away, just to keep it.
Can you share a screen? 1-0 Barrow, Angus Penn. Yes, 2-0 Swindon, Daniel.
A little less pressure from fans here to
what was it? Tyler Smith and Anthony Grant.
go for the third. Perhaps there will be a bit more.
Got his first goal. Can I share a screen? No, I can't, because I get taken down and I don't want that.
Great ball from Odemeyer to Jaisimi, fed in Hunt down by the byline.
Oh,
Doesn't quite reach Tyler Smith. O'Connell is across to cover and clear.
I know, mate. Yeah.
Odemeyer volleys his long ball away. Here's
Rochdale playing shite. They're not doing anything.
Jaisimi, so
They're not actually doing anything.
all working well here for Town. Grant, and he can't find Hunt with the pass forward.
It was the perfect ball forward, wasn't it? It was a really, really great ball forward for Jaisimi to run onto. And just at that near post there, Tyler Smith had made the run, but O'Connell had seen him, and his experience and his size just probably brushed off Tyler Smith, maybe a little bit too easy, but probably more a case of credit the defender rather than the depth of the attacker there.
Yeah, O'Connell in the new camp for Celtic against Barcelona in the Champions League. Well, they did bring him on when they were 5-0 down. But you couldn't blame him then, at least.
Well, I suppose you want to do. Everyone wants to play the league, don't they? And if, there's no pressure on you when you're 5-0 down so much.
That's true. So, September 2015 is Anthony Grant's last league goal for Port Vale. That's 5 years ago. There's another cup one in there somewhere, but a collector's item to start off the league season. Here is
Hasn't scored in 5 years as a CDM.
tries to curl the cross into the back post. It's beyond Rob Hunt and overplayed for a goal kick. Swindon 2, Rochdale 0.
Yeah, certainly a lot more attacking threat from Swindon today than what we've seen in the opening two games. You can see that they've really set their stall out to try and press themselves onto this Rochdale team, and it's been successful so far. Defensively, 0 against is also very, very important after the first two games of what we've seen.
So foul on Fires there, and Rochdale players are already looking a little bit disgruntled at that decision. Swindon in a good position to try and control the game, control the tempo of the game here, with goals from Tyler Smith and Anthony Grant. That's it. Just an excellent start to this league campaign thus far, early on.
Richie Williams coming out there to get the ball back after that free kick. Not so sure about the right foot. It was a poor ball towards Zeki Friars. I'm sure they'll be talking about that in the after-match press conference. He's got to do better than that, Richie Williams.
Yeah, here's Grant trying to play it forward to Hunt. Rochdale clear, or sort of volleyed forward, hopefully by Morley. To no real effect. Long from Kovac here, Jaisimi in the target. And he leaps for it in a slightly ungainly fashion, comes off him and out of play for a throw.
I'm not quite sure how he was going to win that ball then, Jaisimi, as he had his back to the ball and not really in touch with any of his other players either, but he's only gone out harmlessly for a throw-in in the far corner, which Rochdale launched forward. They now have another
Wait.
in front of Richie Wellens.
Yeah, so they've not really tested Kovac so far. They have it back with McShane and O'Connell. At the moment, O'Connell.
Who the hell needs Michael Doughty when you have Jack Payne, Matt Smith and Anthony Grant? Jordan Lydon coming in as well.
Midfield as they
And Matt Palmer. Michael Doughty's not even needed.
So far, Zuni, the goalkeeper, has it. And in the end, he picks out Dooley and tries to feed Rathbone out wide. The fullback helped forward by him, but Odemeyer has time just to
Wow, he has done that before where it goes really weird. He'll cut out in a second. He should cut out in a second. I don't know if that's... Yeah, nah, that's their mics. I'm gonna wait, hang on. They turned it off. There we go. Go on. Go on.
Payne is in space on halfway. Tyler Smith's trying to delay the run. Tyler Smith is offside as Payne looks to slip him through.
Yeah, but Shane did really well there, didn't he, as last man? He could see that the break was on 3-on-3 and Payne's ball forward was Tyler Smith, but he just quickly, and having done so, Payne tried to hold it.
Alright. There we go.
For the Republic of Ireland and Premier League experience with Sunderland and Hull, it's Southampton 2, AFC Wimbledon 2. High ball from Rochdale that Caddis heads away. So drop to Tyler Smith on halfway. Tries to nod it back to Johnny Smith, but the header can't find the winger. And it's out for a throw. 5 minutes left before half time with
What?
Swindon leading by 2 goals to
It's apparently 3-0.
At the moment, it's back with Bazunu again, who is closed down quickly by Tyler Smith, and Matt Smith has found him here, and Matt Smith has scored! Matt Smith with a shot from the edge of the penalty area to make it 3-0, and a goal on his debut as Rochdale.
3-0.
From the back, Matt Smith just picked it up on the edge of the box, and before the goalkeeper could readjust himself, he tucked it calmly into the corner for a goal on his Football League debut. Swindon 3 up before half-time.
And a couple of moments ago, I was about to say Matt Smith in there alongside Anthony Grant had a really impressive...
Let's go fucking mental. Let's go fucking mental. La 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 la. La 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 la.
He's clearly noticed exactly what Bazuna's intentions were. He's managed to get to the ball before, I think it's Rathbone in there. Having got there, first and foremost, there's a huge, great big gap opened up in the centre of the Rochdale defence. He strode forward a couple of yards, then saw that Bazuna was still out.
Let's go fucking mental. Let's go fucking mental. La 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 la.
After half-time, I don't think any of us see that happening.
No, from the
Oh, baby, a triple. Oh, yeah.
Before that went in, but from our perspective on the other side of the ground, we're just waiting to see if it would roll.
It's a me.
The right side of the post, but very calm from Matt Smith. But it is that sort of pressing they have so far almost completely stopped Rochdale from getting any flow, getting any rhythm, getting passes going, and so well, it's pretty comprehensive looking scoreline, and Swindon trying to ferret around to win the ball here on halfway, but Rochdale have it, looking to roll in down on the right side of the penalty area. Ademeyer does very calmly there, make sure that Dunn can't get near the ball, and Kovash can calmly slide down and play.
He's done excellently at the back there, Ademeyer. I'm still not convinced the partnership between him and Friars. There's a lot to work on there, but I've got to say he's been in the right position on almost every occasion that the ball's come forward so far. And again, the experience of Dunn, you would imagine, would have potentially put him off his stride, but he used his body well, managed to shepherd that ball back to his goalkeeper.
Here's Jayasimi looking to turn and run here. He's away from Lund, breaks forward with some purpose, but the pass is just in behind Tyler Smith. Smith was sort of making a run across him, and Jayasimi poked it straight forward. Rochdale looked to work it down the right, but it's blocked well by...
We're top of the league. We're top of the league. We are Swindon. We're top of the league.
Here on Rathbone this time. It's all the way back to the goalkeeper Bazunu.
We are top of the league. Say we are top of the league. We are top of the league. Say we are top of the league. We are top of the league. Say we are top of the league.
It really doesn't want to try and hit it long. Rochdale playing the ball down the right here, once more looking for Don, but the Swindon back forward have held their line, and he scored offside.
Yeah, I think it's again, they're too laboured, aren't they, Rochdale, at the moment? They're just making it, they're telegraphing their intentions, and Matt Smith has been obviously successful on one occasion to score a brilliant goal for Swindon, but on a couple of other occasions they've been caught in possession quite easily by the Swindon press, and I'm sure that will be the message at half time from the manager at Rochdale there, just to try and be a little bit quick out in possession, because they are giving Swindon the opportunity to just swarm around them and nick possession of them.
Long from Kovash. Swindon will try and pick this up on the left via a header from Rob Hunt, but he can't find Jayasimi. Looks a little bit frustrated. Minute to go before half time. Swindon 3-0 up here. 2 sets out of 3 have scored, Tyler and Matt Smith. And Anthony Grant with a header in between, which made it 2-0. Grant heads the ball forward here now, looking for Jayasimi. Nearly runs for Matt Smith. Just a foul given against him there for the challenge.
You got to walk off, don't you? You got a cheap shot.
Rochdale free kick, but they go back to the goalkeeper Bazuna. It's been a really clean game. I don't think there's been a malicious challenge that we've seen, so I can't imagine there's going to be much additional time. In fact, I can't remember a stoppage, to be completely honest.
Other than the corners, I can't remember really any free kicks of any note. The one down here for Payne, and possibly one for Rochdale as well. Not too many, so I would imagine, as you say, it'll be a minute or two nip tops for the stoppage time.
Swindon pressing again on the midfield. Tyler Smith winning the ball back after Anthony.
Oh, this is lovely.
Clever position. They've gone back to
I'm probably not gonna watch another good.
There are 2 extra minutes to somehow be found.
Half a minute per goal, and it's what this
I suppose that's true. That's very true. And then 30 seconds for whatever else. So Swindon just going to, you presume, try and be calm here. Fires into Hunt. Hunt wide on the left-hand side. Clips the ball forward. Tyler Smith will show some interest in it. McLaughlin, the fullback, is defending. And ball back to Bazunu. Does well to stop it going out for a corner. Clears under pressure from Matt Smith. And Odomayo can win the header here.
Well,
His heading has been more solid.
when there's something strange in a county ground, who are you gonna call? Odomayo. That was funny.
Wasn't it, from Odomayo there? Great header that in terms of a defensive situation. Well, again, he could have been put under pressure. 2 Rochdale players going either side of him, but super header forward and got Swindon a free kick on the retreat. But they
Odomayo.
They have, and Matt Smith's trying to win the ball back here, at least slow down the attempted Rochdale
There we
attack.
go.
2 up now.
Alright, let's check the Twitterino.
Accrington lead Peterborough by a goal to 0. Free kick given away by Swindon on the halfway line, so 1 or 2 of the pre-season favourites behind early on. Peterborough at Accrington, Oxford at Lincoln as well, and Sunderland at home to Bristol Rovers. Jayasimi blocks the free kick being taken quickly here. See if the ref wants to have a word with him, and he's going to have a word with both players involved here in Morley and Jayasimi. Settle down a bit. They're going to be yellow card.
Just a bit unnecessary, wasn't it? I think with it being so close to the interval, I think the referee's just taking the pragmatic view. There's no point getting your book out at this stage of the game. We're already just about to finish the
Love it when you're top of the league.
2 minutes added on, so Rochdale will get the opportunity to take this free kick just inside the Swindon half, but this will probably be the last play of the half.
Yeah, they're just going to try and sling it forward here. Caddis has lots of time. He can just chest that down. Thump it away back towards halfway. O'Connell happy to return it to the goalkeeper Bazuna, who's had a really testing first half. Rochdale look for a hopeful ball forward from Rochdale down the left. Caddis has possession here. Caddis happy to pop it back towards Friars. So Matt Smith has the last touch of the first half, which Swindon could not have done any better in. Realistically, they immediately put pressure on Rochdale. They stopped Rochdale playing from the back. They got a goal from a corner which wasn't cleared properly, and Tyler Smith was able to set himself up and fire it into the bottom corner from 12 yards. The second coming again from a corner routine, short from Caddis initially to Jayasimi. Jayasimi eventually putting really curling cross into the back post, and Anthony Grant came in and headed in from close range.
I love being 3-0 up at half time.
Pressing energy of Swindon in closing down Rochdale, when Bazuna caught out playing it out from the back.
Smith intercepted, was able to roll the ball into the empty net.
Well, I tell you this, for example,
In his possession. I can only remember one half chance for Rochdale had Tom flicking the ball over the top from a header of his forward colleague Alex New.
And as your next senator, I pledge to you that next time I'll be fighting for the entire state of Arizona. I know down last week. I need your service. Thank you all for coming out and
football at home.
He's keeping it. And that is how you can take on personal.
Jesus Christ, 3-0. We won't be top for long. We are drawing at 0-0 at half time.
Championship doesn't stop for the last day.
Look at this. That's glorious.
That's the WWE said it's a good place to work to.
It's outrageous.
They're getting better and better. It's pretty ominous for everybody else.
Proudly supports football at home.
It's just me and the keeper. Corner flag. And he's just acknowledging him.
This season, RAFC is tackling climate change by using our clean-burning fuel, Crown HVO. Renewable sustainable fuel. Drop an alternative to regular diesel. Cut greenhouse gas emissions by 90%. Play fair, clean our air. Choose Crown HVO.
For both of them.
Just fine for the moment. Anthony Grant alongside Matt Smith. It's all very fluid, but is it 4-2-3-1 when they kick off?
Yeah, it is. And to be fair, both Smith and Grant have got forward, probably a little bit more than we were expecting at times, but they are making a very, very tight six-man defence when they need to. So either Grant or Smith will drop in alongside Odemeo or Friars just to cut that space down when they need to. But to be honest, Odemeo and Friars haven't needed too much help back there so far. They've both been excellent defensively, and Caddis and Hunt either side of them have tied it up when they've needed to. So I'm sure Rochdale will come out with a much stronger purpose in the second period, but obviously the damage may already be done because a 3-goal lead is more than we could have expected at half time.
Thank you. Tyler Smith after 4 minutes, Anthony Grant after 33, Matt Smith after 41, Swindon Town 3, Rochdale 0 at half time. The League One scores: Accrington 1, Peterborough 0, Charlton 2, Doncaster and Keelon's goalless. It's Fleetwood 1, Burton 0, Gillingham 0, Hull 1, Lincoln 1, Oxford 0, Northampton AFC Wimbledon 2-2 at the break, Plymouth 1, Blackpool 0, Portsmouth 0, Shrewsbury 0, and Sunderland 0, Bristol Rovers 1. In the Premier League, Crystal Palace 1, Southampton 0 at the break, Wilfried Zaha with the goal at Selhurst Park. The result: Fulham 0, Arsenal 3 in the lunchtime kick-off. 5:05, Leeds at Anfield. 8 o'clock tonight, West Ham play host to Newcastle. Those then are the latest football scores. The match stats for Swindon Town. Well, 3-0 is the crucial one, but 50-50 on possession. We've had 7 shots to their 3, 4 of ours on target, none for Dale. 4 corners to 2, and the first one, of course, was a set piece, and the second one was a sort of set piece as well. He took the goal. 3 fouls committed by Swindon, 5 by their opponents. So that's the state of play as far as the live League One football is concerned, which, as I say, is today home to Rochdale. Next Saturday, away to Blackpool. It's a free week, but don't forget Tuesday night's Wiltshire Live. That will have a sporting flavour. We'll hopefully pick up on the goal scores that we don't get after the game today. There's also FA Cup football today. Half-time scores in the preliminary round. Bemerton Heath Harlequins 0, Sholing 0. Didcot 1, Royal Wootton Bassett 1. Corsham 0-0 away to Winchester, and Highworth 2-0 up at Holmer Green. Just waiting on news of Melksham and Exmouth in the extra preliminary round. In the Speedway, don't forget Swindon's Jason Doyle's back in action tonight in the fourth round of the World Championship Series. Last night he was second behind home favourite Bartosz Schmarzlik. That means he moves up to 7th place in the overall standings. And in the golf, the European Tour continues this weekend with the Portugal Masters. Wiltshire's Laurie Cantor closing his third round. He's 2 under for the day, 8 under on aggregate, tied for 5th, and now just 4 shots off the pace. Already back in the clubhouse, Rushmore's Ben Stowe, 5 under par, 23rd. Meanwhile, Jordan Smith, who plays out of Bowood, is tied 48th. He is 2 under par. 18 holes to play.
Breakfast. A lorry has lost 5 pallets of pilau rice. Oh, good on you now. It's spread across the 2 carriageways. I'll keep an eye on it. I mean, the pictures are a bit grainy. Bad news if you're in a curry.
If the driver's okay, does that mean that he walked away?
Andrew in Watchfield says, Ben, hi, no good putting your foot down to get past it. I hope the driver wasn't a asthmatic. Hello, I'm sure we know who caused this problem. It was probably Uncle Ben. Oh, Sue in Bratton. It's a paella up. Won't be open till the rice has been cleared up. But it's the best one.
Breakfast with Ben Prater. Back Monday at 6.
Sport summaries, 7:30 and 8:30 on Monday morning on BBC Radio Wiltshire. 5 past Saturday sport. I'm Sean Hodgson, 3 Rochdale 0.
Rah! There we go.
Or via Twitter after about 7 o'clock tonight. We are your open door to the behind closed doors fixtures. It's been a good first half.
Payne puts it low into the near post. It's led to Tyler Smith, who takes his time and fires the ball in right-footed to score against the club he was with last season inside the opening 5 minutes. Rochdale just clearing the ball out, and Smith had time to set himself and fire the shot into the corner. Swindon 1, Rochdale 0. Caddis has come across this time to take the corner and gives it straight to Jayasime, who can just try and attack on the edge of the area. He's tackled, ball back with Caddis. Return to
Is anyone else committed?
again.
Oh yeah.
Switching from right foot to left foot, right foot makes space for the cross. Curled in into the far post.
Yeah, we're playing absolutely brilliant.
Goal for Anthony Grant.
We're playing massive. Oh.
Since Anthony Grant has scored a league goal, and he headed it in. A terrific goal from Jayasime.
We are playing really good. We are playing mental.
It's back with Bazzuno again, who is closed out willingly by Tyler Smith, and Matt Smith has found him here, and Matt Smith has scored! Matt Smith with a shot from the edge of the penalty area to make it 3-0, and a goal on his debut as Rochdale are caught playing it out.
We could be winning 5-0 basically, that's all I'm saying.
And before the goalkeeper could readjust himself, he tucked it calmly into the corner for a goal on his Football League debut. Swindon 3 up before half-time.
That is the half-time score. Swindon 3, Rochdale 0. So touching wood on course for a magnificent 7 straight victories on the opening day of the league season. Just Manchester City have a better record. They play Aston Villa this weekend, of course. They've got 9. A better record in England's top 4 tiers. We'll reflect on the lunchtime Premier League football in just a second. But before that, the Tuscan Grand Prix in Formula 1 this weekend. Lewis Hamilton is again on pole. He's got teammate Valtteri Bottas alongside him on the front row of the grid. Then Max Verstappen, Alex Albon, Charles Leclerc and Sergio Perez. Those are the front 3 rows of the grid for the Tuscan Grand Prix. And eventing this weekend, Wiltshire's Kitty King, based near Chippenham. She is the winner on day 1 of the revised Cornbury House horse trials. That is on Crystal Fontaine. Congratulations to her, of course, member of the 2016 Team GB Olympic team. Kitty King, heavily Liverpool.
Right where I said it was.
Of course,
You think we
Crystal
need your
Fontaine, another
weapons?
potential
I think
star
you
in the
need to
making.
kind of spin
A few
something like
six to
this
feature
to give
class.
Uncle Sam loses high-grade military arsenal,
Right to the Premier League
Mexican land,
football, the first fixture
returned by
of
hot-ass
the weekend.
governor,
Arsenal
fights corruption,
3-0 winners
still
at
doing it.
Fulham. Afterwards, Gunners
Gets a rough
boss
out
Mikel
of shit.
Arteta spoke to Match of the Day's Jonathan Pierce.
Mikel Arteta, very well done. Terrific performance by your team, wasn't it, today?
Yes, I'm really pleased. I asked the team to come here and play with determination and authority against a team that he did an incredible season last year. They were promoted. I know the manager really well, and I knew it was going to be difficult. But I'm really pleased with overall performance, the way we conducted ourselves, the way we managed certain situations in the game, and still a lot of things to improve as well.
Gabriel popped up with a goal, but he's been given the official man of the match. He was a defender and he played so well. People have seen him play for many times over Lille. Won't be surprised by that.
No, but I was, because it was a big challenge today. He hasn't played any football for 6 months, so to come and play a game in the Premier League after being training with the team for 3 or 4 days is a big task. But the boy showed a lot of character. What he can do, he can still improve a lot, obviously, but he had a really good game.
He was helped by Rob Holding because this player has grown and grown and grown for you, hasn't he?
Yes, Rob wants to get better every day. He has a really good mentality. He's improving. There was speculation about him. He's not going anywhere.
What do you do to individuals? Was it El Neni 18 months ago, the future Arsenal scene, he's come back, you trust him? What do you do to individuals?
My job is to try to improve as much as possible. I think the key thing in order to achieve that is to believe on those players, that they have to feel that you have confidence in them, and Mo deserves every single minute that he's playing because he's training really well and he's performing really high.
High performances all around the pitch, and Aubameyang got his usual goal, terrific goal, isn't it? And everyone said, don't worry about the contract, it will be done. So what's the situation there?
Yes, that's nobody has to be worried. Really positive, and it will be happening the next few days.
A big statement from you today, wasn't it, as a football club to the Premier League on the opening day?
Yes, the first day obviously you have some butterflies. It's been a really strange pre-season. Yesterday was the first day we had the full squad together in training, but it's great to start obviously.
It's the job from Scott Parker.
Scott, opening day, it's difficult really to take too much judgment on an opening day defeat like that, but it encapsulated all the lessons you have to learn very, very quickly, didn't it?
Right, this is where I'm going to read out the scores. So we know yesterday the Championship played a game. It was Watford versus Middlesbrough. Watford won 1-0. Today in the Championship it was Wycombe Wanderers 0 and Rotherham 1. Birmingham City won 1-0 against Brentford. QPR draw 0-0 at half time, same as Preston, Swansea, Millwall, Stoke, Huddersfield and Norwich City. Derby are losing 2-0 to Reading. Cardiff City are losing 2-0 to Sheffield Wednesday. Bristol City and Coventry are drawn 1-1, the same as AFC Wimbledon and Blackburn Rovers. And Barnsley and Luton are drawn 0-0 at half time. Premier League at the moment, it's 1-0 Crystal Palace Southampton. The earlier match result was Arsenal 3, Fulham 0. Burnley and Man United aren't playing, same for Man City and Aston Villa. Later on it's Leeds versus Liverpool and West Ham versus Newcastle. League 2 today, it's Walsall draw 0-0 with Grimsby at half time. Harrogate 2-0 up against Southend in the 45th minute. Newport winning 1-0 against Scunthorpe at half time. Exeter City winning 2-1 against Salford near half time. Port Vale winning 1-0 at half time against Crawley. Oldham are drawn 0-0 against Leyton Orient. Mansfield and Tranmere drawn 0-0. Cheltenham are winning 1-0 against Morecambe. Cambridge are winning 2-0 against Carlisle. Bradford are drawing 0-0 against Colchester. Bolton are drawing 0-0 against Forest Green. And my mate's team, Barrow, are winning 1-0 against Stevenage. League 1 results for today, if you guys want to know this. It's Sunderland 0, Bristol Rovers 1, Shrewsbury are drawing 0-0 against Portsmouth, Plymouth are 1-0 up against Blackpool, Northampton are drawn 2-2 against Wimbledon. Poxford are losing 1-0 against Lincoln, sorry. Gillingham are losing 1-0 to Hull. Fleetwood are winning 1-0 against Burton. Doncaster are drawing 0-0 against Milton Keynes. Charlton are winning 2-0 against Crewe. Accrington Stanley are winning 1-0 against Peterborough United. And it's Rochdale 0, Swindon Town 3. Teams are coming out for half time now.
No Michael Dowsey, which we will endeavour to find out more about post-match. No Matty Palmer in the squad. No Ellis Ironblow, though I think I've seen him here as well. So the subs: Fryer, Curran, Haynes, Pittman and Hope. Rochdale with Bazunu in goal. McLaughlin, McShane, O'Connell and Rathbone across the back. And Keohane, Dooley, Lund and Morley and Alex Newby. Partnered up front by Matty Palmer, a bit more.
Right, come on boys, let's get it.
Rochdale have a goalkeeper Jay Lynch, veteran defender Jim McNulty, who's 35.
45 minutes of absolute Wellens ball, here we go.
From the youth system, while defender Yeboah Amakwa, who is on loan from Manchester City. So Swindon are about to kick off this second half here in this deserted county ground by the subs. A couple of scouts in front of us, a few officials from the visitors as well, but just this smattering of people here to see that pretty remarkable opening 45 minutes. So Swindon underway in the red shirts, the white shorts and the red socks, playing from left to right towards the town end. As we look, if you're watching this,
oh, we're already on the attack.
Swindon immediately attacking here through Jaisime, manages to just about keep hold of the ball, but in the end he's going to be up front by Lund. Jaisime wins it back and concedes a foul in the process, to his surprise. So a free kick from Young is the referee. So no changes for Rochdale then at half time. And immediately there's a quite extensive discussion here between the referee and a couple of the Swindon players. So Jaisime, who has already been spoken to, is going to be booked here, it seems, after further conversation with referee Young.
Kicking the ball away, Andrew. Didn't need to do it. He's pointed to a situation in the first half as well. He called it Captain Grant over. I thought it was just going to be a talking to be honest, because I think it was clearly evident that Jaisime didn't think that he'd committed a foul at all and had a shot in goal, but he'd done it after the whistle had gone, and the referee has taken a dim view of that. And as you say, unlike the first half where Swindon started really quickly and scored an early goal, this time around they've got themselves a booking.
Yes, so Rochdale trying to see if they can play from the back initially, but that's a long ball forward from O'Connell. Adebayo needs to get across the cover here and is able just to knock the ball out of play after chase some new ball from Rochdale close to the corner flag. We'll see whether they will go a little bit more direct. After their passing game didn't reach the Swindon half particularly often, so it's with McLaughlin wide here, and he goes back to McShane and halfway. Swindon players, you can hear in the background of that crowd noise that is being pumped in at the ground, just urged to push out, and Ian Rochdale back on half.
Lovely.
Just did it long, and Kibosh can swing up and take the ball on the pretty much the edge of the area.
Yeah, second time in these early stages of the second half that Rochdale have gone long there. First one was a better one, and the second one comfortably through to Kovar. The first one, credit Adebayo, because his pace and his position.
Caddis!
Good play from Caddis, he put it through the legs of the defender Rathbone, then they found him in frustration. And Swindon get a free kick right on the halfway line. So 3-0, early goal from Tyler Smith, and Grant heading in Jaisime's cross. And the third goal, all about putting pressure on Rochdale as the goalkeeper Bazunu played it out. Matt Smith, the beneficiary of, as he just pops the ball out there wide on the left-hand side for the Rochdale throwers. Swindon just pressed Rochdale trying to play their way out. And that was just that extra cushion for them in this second half, as O'Connell hits it long, and Adebayo with a heroic gear on the left-hand side, finds Rathbone looking to switch it out to McLaughlin, and it's just beyond the full-back, who's right the intent of the ball, but it's out for throw. Rochdale wearing green and black stripes with black shorts and black socks there. Change kicked off because they could play in their usual blue and black, although
prompting. Teams don't tend not to do that these days, do they? But as you say, it's their away kit today, and it's not served them very well. But they've started better in the second half. There's a couple of better passes there and a little exchange. But Swindon have managed to see it up and Caddis on this near side.
No, I'm not speaking to anyone. I'm just live. I'm just live.
Oh, still see you, can't you?
Trying to deal with that low pass, but he gets the benefit of the free kick.
So busy Payne though, isn't he? He's just a real nuisance buzzing in and around both centre backs, and he's been very
Oh, that's lovely.
Lacked accuracy. Swindon trying to press here, so Rochdale can't clear comfortably. McLaughlin again, they want to play their way through Rochdale, and it's not proving particularly easy for them. They work it to O'Connor, then out to this left-hand side. Rathbone now in midfield. The son of Mick Rathbone, the former Birmingham player, and others. Popped over the top here by Rochdale, and the offside flag goes up as Kovac comes to the edge of the box and fists the ball away, but the flag was up by then.
Again, that high press from Swindon ensures their defenders can come out too, and it's a high line they're holding, which is catching Mac Dunn more often than not, to be honest. And again, the assistant referee's flag on that far side goes up, although credit Kovac that time because he was very quick off his line to get a punch on the ball anyway.
Smith trying to win the ball in midfield after Caddis gave it away, but a pass from Rochdale won't release Don. Here's Jaisimi in midfield into Matt Smith. Smith neat but it's handshakes on both. Referee happy to let all that go.
Yeah, really competitive in there, Payne and Rathbone together. As you say, they both appreciated each other's challenge, I think. There was a
We're playing really good.
Into Johnny Smith there and just couldn't quite squeeze between two.
We are playing really, really, really good.
A real problem that could have been for Rochdale if he'd got through.
Yeah, Rochdale again looking for that early ball forward for Don. Swindon have men back to cover. Jairzinho is under pressure, loses it in midfield. Rochdale trying to feed it into Don. Challenge from Friars, and Matt Smith is again there doing the mopping up of what's looking an increasingly impressive debut. Swindon on the attack. Johnny Smith galloping over halfway here, breaking in towards the edge of the penalty area, looking to cut in right foot to left foot, right foot shot low at the goalkeeper.
Payne was there. He could have just squared it to Payne, and he would have tapped it to his left foot and just banged it. Sorry, I was boxing.
It's just not my blue tea.
No, it's not. It's not. It was the candle one that you're using.
I don't use that now. That's
Yeah.
why I said you can have that stick.
Yeah. You could have tapped it to his left foot and you whacked it, but he didn't.
8 minutes gone in this second half.
If we score again, then I'm going mental, boys. We're banging it. We're banging it. We're actually banging it. We are playing absolutely great football.
He releases Jack Payne, and so that will be a Swindon free kick.
Yeah, really clever from Anthony Grant there, wasn't it? Very experienced play. He knew he was going to get clattered by Matty Lund, so he just got his body in the way of the ball before he released it. Made sure that the pass was still executed successfully, but also drew the free kick and gave Swindon an opportunity just to run the clock again.
Matt Smith breaking forward here. That's a neat pass into Jayasime on halfway. Finds Hunt, so Swindon keeping possession. Flyers trying to switch out wide to Callis and does so perfectly. Doncaster lead MK Dons by 0-0. Here's Johnny Smith again breaking down this right hand side. Low cross into the box with his right foot. Rochdale just about clear with Payne in attendance. Newby the striker is back there and his ball to tidy up back towards McShane forces it to drift away to the right. Clear in a hurry and out of play.
Right, I don't know if it's deliberate in terms of what they discussed at half time, but all the Swindon attacks in this second period are coming down this right hand side through Johnny Smith, isn't it? It's trying to get him on the ball as much as possible, get him running at the fullback, and he's starting to cause more and more problems for that Rochdale defence.
Yeah, he was the quietest in the first half. Like I say, Rochdale with Swikian playing out on that left side is not a recognised left back as well. Smith trying to go from again, left footed crosses, dipped it into the back post, it's got too much on it.
He's not a recognised left back, that's good. Smith could take him on.
Throw in on the far side as soon as they could to get it out to Johnny Smith again. Obviously they see him as the cause of real danger to Rochdale in this second period. Overhit that cross.
Well, that just chest down a clearance to Jayasime now. Tyler Smith about 20 yards out, hits the shot, that's blocked by Dooley. This drops into
lucky honey.
His touch is a little heavy.
That's fine.
They'll have a rare chance to try and counter-attack here. Swindon sort of getting back into position to hold up Rochdale on the halfway line. It's with Dooley. Useful ball down the right-hand side, just about crossing the box is blocked by
Honey, you need to get back in, mate. That's just not good enough.
The corner flag near the Swindon penalty.
Yeah, they exploited the gap that Rob Hunt had.
You can push up and then you just got to sprint, mate.
As you say, they've got themselves to throw it in a good position in the Swindon third.
She'll deliver the ball high into the town penalty area. Kovac can read that quite comfortably and make the catch.
Yeah, first catch we've seen him take, isn't it? As a Swindon goalkeeper in the league so far. It was a comfortable one, to be fair. He was under no real pressure and took it very comfortably.
Thus far, Kovac has not had a great deal to do. So we'll be delighted to keep it that way after shipping 6 in the 2 cup games over the past week. Sodimayo has it at the back here. Flyers with a diagonal ball aimed towards Johnny Smith. Kean heads it clear. Grant immediately puts pressure on Rathbo. Swindon nick the ball. Payne's driven into the penalty area here. Right side tries to get the cross. It deflects. Bazuna could pouch at the near pass.
Cut back on your left and dink it or something. Do a DJ, man. Why was on DJ in there either?
Grant nipping in, just trying to get in and around those Rochdale defenders, and Payne managed to get to the
lovely.
in the end, just trying to square it through. Maybe Jayasime on that far side, but it got deflected comfortably back into the goalkeeper's arms.
3-0 town leader. They have possession of Callis on the
lovely.
Here on the right hand side into Johnny Smith. He's having a couple
nice.
And find Oddy Myers. Manoeuvring the ball around, as they were able to do in the first half. Putting pressure on Rochdale.
We were playing way better.
Bring it out.
The pressing is high in this second period, Rochdale, though, aren't they? Whether they've learned from the first half, where they were one of the teams we mentioned at half time that Swindon very often last season came up against teams who just defended deep, didn't put anyone in the Swindon half, didn't come in on pressure until they got into the opposition half. Rochdale have done the complete opposite in that first period and tried to really get at Swindon. It left some gaps in this second period. Confidence is high and they are retreating back to the halfway line, giving Swindon comfortable possession in their defensive third.
Adebayo out towards Johnny Smith here.
Ah, Johnny.
Loose pass. Lund into Rathbone. And O'Connell. And a little bit from Rochdale. Dooley next pass, one man here. Plays a 1-2. Looks to switch it out right to the left-hand side where Keaton was free. Town block and Adebayo gets it. Does well to feed it into Jayasimi. Looking for Payne first. Matt Smith has it here. High ball forward, asks Johnny Smith to chase, but Rochdale with some rare possession in the
Oh, Matt Smith.
Yeah, really good from Matt Smith again. There was 2 or 3 times there he made interceptions, tried to release the forward-looking pass towards Johnny Smith, but whenever the ball was blocked out, it was Smith again who was back trying to clean up and put the ball out for a throw. He has grown into the game without a shadow of a doubt. That goal gave him all the encouragement in the world, and in this second period, he seems to be the driving force from midfield when we're so used to seeing that being Anthony Grant.
It's a quiet sort of debut for him in that.
3-0. Yes, it is 3-0.
But he's been a different player here as Bazunu is put under pressure and trying to play out from Anthony Grant. Rochdale are confident in their style there.
Oh, he's got another one.
One tackle. Signal trying to get the ball here again.
Oh,
pick it up wide on the right.
no way. You can score.
Penalty area here. The quality of cross is not the best, and McShane can siphon it away, and Caddis looks frustrated.
Such a shame because Swindon did so well to block the ball down super from Grant initially. Smith was there as well, managed to back up his central midfield teammate and gave Caddis a lovely little gap to run into. Got to the byline, 3 or 4 players up with him, but as you say, he picked out exactly the wrong ball, just picked the in the middle of the
Johnny Smith. Johnny Smith. That is absolutely lovely.
Fires for Rochdale. Sorry, fires for Swindon. Good grief.
Some transfer in the middle of the game.
Yeah, so, well, at the moment you might give Rochdale an extra player. It might help them out a bit. But still, it's half an hour for Swindon to make sure they keep up the quality of the performance. For this first half, Anthony Grant's just moving a little gingerly at the moment, which is of some concern.
I think that's more to do with the fact that he's got another nosebleed and gone running towards the Rochdale goal again, you know.
Possibly Town keeping possession here with Caddis, and he's tackled, and that will be
Is it 4-0? Nah. He's putting in some good tackles.
Nice measured last half hour or so. So change coming here from Rochdale, and it's sort of Aaron Morley in midfield. And he is going to be replaced by 19-year-old Fabio Tavares, who has come through the youth system. It's more of a striker
Okay.
midfielder. So
Wish it was 4-0. It was nearly 4-0.
try and put the extra man up front on him, Morley off. Tavares scored a couple of goals last season. Tavares has complete rookie.
See if that changes their shape, Andrew, because he looks like he's got into a more advanced position at the moment, but whether it stays after Swindon have taken off. What a free kick here with Jack Payne.
Yes, Payne's done very well then because he fell on the ball as soon as he was fouled. Johnny Smith trying to switch play from left to right because he saw Rob Hunt in a lot of space. The ball's behind Hunt, but he can go across and retrieve it. Sunshine at the county ground, Swindon 3-0.
What a knocking.
Left to right towards the Town end. And the ball fed into Johnny Smith.
Alright, Johnny.
Cutting with purpose towards the penalty area. Finds Jayasimi. He's down by the byline towards the corner flag right hand side. Men round him. Now he's sort of got his defender square up. Just tries to lift across into the box. Bazunu McShane down.
Lucky.
Has clearly made a shout to pick it up.
Yeah, he did well actually because it was a curling ball, not too much pace on it, but McShane was right in front of him, so that could easily have gone wrong.
Right on line out.
He was very confident, as you say. Obviously gave him a quick call and came and nicked the ball quite comfortably. Again, Jayasimi get into the byline now. It's exactly where we need to see him in advanced positions. You mentioned first half, Andrew, that's his second assist of the season, and
What are you
he's got
doing?
such an important role to play in this Swindon side.
Yeah, so cross for Tyler Smith. Anthony Grant for 2 headers.
Lovely.
Smith there picks up the ball from Rob Hunt, really tries to sling a pass forward. Rochdale half clear towards Payne, looks to release Jayasimi, but Keane at the back can tidy up. Shane scoops it forward. Looks like Flyers to deal with, but it's won by Dom. But again, Rochdale going all the way back to Bazunu, the goalkeeper, who plays it forward a little aimlessly from Rochdale's point of view. And he's already played for Ireland at under 21 level. Bazunu, signed loan from Manchester City. Made his debut in Irish football at the age of 16, so one who they clearly regard highly, but well, I've just had a bit of a chasing experience today.
Yeah, I'm sure he'll have much better, some much better days than he's had so far. Not ideal for his debut for Rochdale, though, must be said, in the league. It's not coming for him so far. It's Swindon. Halfway along with Jayasimi.
Back to Matt Smith, gives it to Grant, who has a man on him, but very calm. Smith there, there's a sort of renewed kind of fluidity and organisation to Swindon with it.
Love it. Oh, tap.
Just switched on.
A little tap just changes everything.
Jayasimi just changed sides for a moment. We'll see if that's a permanent switch.
Yeah, so Johnny Smith on the left, Jayasimi now on the right. But again, there's no sort of particular urgency to the game at the moment. With Swindon 3-0 up, and that, as you talk about, perhaps that lack of crowd pressure to really sort of go on and hit 4 or 5 or entertain. They're just trying to keep hold of the ball.
Yeah, and there's no, as you say, when you get into a position like Swindon in half time, effectively you keep a nice clean sheet here. It's the perfect start to the season for you, isn't it? So Swindon aren't going to take any undue risks, that's for sure, in trying to chase a 4th goal. But if it comes to it,
Payne knocks it forward, running beyond Jayasimi, the goalkeeper Bazunu has to clear in a hurry. Jayasimi and Tyler Smith bearing down on him, and it's out into the stand here. 3-0 Swindon. And so far, from their point of view, it's been a pleasingly uneventful 20 minutes in this second half. That crowd noise that is being piped in here, I think, has been turned down a bit from the first half.
Yeah, I think so. Whether something was said, I don't know, but it does seem a little bit quieter in the second period. But maybe they've just got not quite so exciting in this second period, the crowd noise, Andrew. Maybe that's all it is.
Caddis with the throw here, finds Jack Payne. Payne tried to duck into the penalty with a little flick over the midfield and runs, but that's cleared by Rochdale at the edge of the box, well led by Flyers in the air. Grant out towards Hunt's alert, but he's got Johnny Smith available to him, but he's tackled. And this touch from Rochdale in midfield there, the ball pinging around somewhat untidily in midfield. At the moment, and Hunt as well, to sweep the line and get it back to the goalkeeper. But yes, you don't know. That's the thing, you don't know if this will be quite the same without the crowd. As Matt Smith's a little nonchalant there, and this comes to Tavares to curl a shot just over the top from about 20 yards out. Matt Smith caught out about 25 yards out from goal, and the first effort from Agger in Rochdale's second half.
Yeah, it was just, like you say, all a bit too complacent, just tried to play a simple ball out to the left and just hit Tavares with it, and in doing so gave him the opportunity from 25 yards to try and embarrass Kovac, but the Swindon goalkeeper was comfortable in watching that one go over his crossbar.
It's just, I thought he picked it up at the start again, but he's just flicked it out now to the right. Swindon will take an orthodox goal kick. Thought about passing the ball out from the back, and it takes Jayasimi wide on the left. Keane wins the initial header. Grant nods it forward in midfield. Jayasimi competes for it with O'Connell at the back. Rochdale with a little flick from Dooley out wide to the right hand side. Dooley has it again. Rochdale very patient. Here's O'Connell at centre forward, Celtic centre half, just trying to play an early ball forward in towards Matt Don. Not too much on it. And Kovac neatly out to the edge of the area.
Yeah, very impressive his starting positions, Kovac. As we say, he's not had the most difficult days so far, that's for sure, but he's kept on his toes. He's made sure that when that ball does come forward,
Love it.
by sense his 2 centre-backs, that it's him on the edge of his penalty area who can easily pick it up. Ball played forward there, Swindon offside, so we're going to see a free kick to Rochdale.
Let's flip the one, Burton one. not really seen, you have to say, Rochdale have made the change in sort of personnel, but they've not really changed the style very much, have they? I guess they've decided they're going to be committed to their way to play this season.
Yeah, credit to them. I think if you
Wait, but how could he be offside in his own half, you bellend?
then don't deviate. But you have to look at where you think the weaknesses of the opposition are. I'm not sure playing in the way that Rochdale have, they've done anything to really exploit Swindon's lack of experience at the centre of their own defence, and certainly their lack of physical presence there.
18th in League One last season, 36 points from 34 games when the season was brought to a halt and they've been caught offside just now. So just hanging around just above the bottom through that chance. Tyler Smith on loan for the second half of the season, but he only got to play 4 games. Scored once for them. Scored once against them here to start. Swindon off town with a free kick on halfway, right on the left hand side. It's skilled forward hopefully to Tyler Smith, back with the goalkeeper Bazunu, switched it to his left foot, gets it clear. It's good pressure from Swindon, and Caddis will let that bounce out for a throw. And this game does feel on a meandering track, which Swindon don't mind.
Yeah, it's perfect for Swindon, isn't it? You can just let him meander down to 90 minutes with a 3-goal lead. You're never going to argue with that. A little bit of movement on the Swindon sidelines now.
2 from Grant. No.
I'm sure it would be ideal if for Richie Wellens if he could get 10 or 15 minutes from Brett Pittman today as well.
Chelsea can't find Payne. After looking to break through the middle through Dooley, that's good play. Nips past one man, takes out a couple, work to the left hand side to Kean. There are men forward in numbers here as Kean looks up, tries to turn Paul Caddis inside now. Caddis sticks with him. It's gone back to Ruff, but energy to move it back to Ruff. Until Ruff hits in a low shot from 20 yards out, but Kovash is right behind.
Yeah, exactly as you said, there was the opportunity for that ball from Keon to go into the penalty area where Rochdale had 3 or 4 bodies and certainly would have caused a problem for Swindon, but they didn't do that. They recycled, went backwards, and although the shot came in from Rathbone in the end, it was at an angle from all of 30 yards out. You always fancied the goalkeeper to be comfortable with that, and he was.
Rochdale with the ball on halfway line through the full-back McLaughlin. Here's O'Connell. Locked out to Kean wide on the left-hand side. Dooley and Kean, both imports from Irish football for Rochdale. They found that he's still the sort of source of players. They develop. Matt Smith cuts out a pass by the visitors, who look to start things off all over again.
Just picking their times to press Swindon at the moment, aren't they? They're happy to let Rochdale have the ball in their defensive third in the last few minutes, but they'll pick a chance to press when he comes again.
Long diagonal there from Coral to find the full-back. McLaughlin now Dooley wide left, full-back for the tall figure of Lond. Flips a dangerous cross into the back post, but it's actually just been behind for a goal kick.
Yeah, just too passive a little bit there, Swindon. It's allowed Rochdale just to creep forward and, as you say, get into an advanced position for that cross. And I'm sure Richie Wellens will be pointing that out to his team, because just maybe the energy levels are beginning to drop a little bit from what we've seen. You can understand it, it's a warm day, 71 minutes in, but you want a 90-minute performance from your team, knowing when you're manager, and maybe you might look to freshen things up a little bit more. Certainly Rochdale look like they've got a second substitution planned.
Yeah, that will be happening shortly. Swindon 3-0 up here inside the last 20 minutes. As long from Kovash, flipped on well by Jayassimi, won't reach Tyler Smith. Jayassimi, nice pass in midfield, quickly turned by Johnny Smith. Now Hunt's broken well forward here. Goes to the left side of the penalty area. Smith's made a great run for him on the overlap, Johnny Smith, but the pass from Hunt is not up to scratch really, through to the goalkeeper.
Well, he saw him, didn't he? He saw the run that Johnny Smith was coming round his outside, but I'm not sure quite why Rob Hunt decided to pass it inside rather than outside, and just at the time he played the pass, Johnny Smith stopped his run, and in the end both looked as if they were on a different wavelength. But here comes that second Rochdale substitution.
So Stephen Dooley is coming off, and this is Corporal Barr, who is just 17. Picked up from Crystal Palace. Played a little bit last season, most notably he started their home FA Cup tie against Newcastle. Rochdale got a 1-1 draw. Rochdale a bit short there, looking for just pushed Keane out and was trying to counter, and he has been booked, so he's just on a little bit of tightrope here. The referee's going to have a word, I think, but nothing more.
Yeah, it is unnecessary, and I think we might see a substitution coming so shortly on for Jaisimi, not because of any poor play from him, but it's just not take the risk of getting a possible second yellow. There's not been that sort of a game in any way, shape or form. I think that, to be honest, was more a case of him stepping on the back of the defender's foot on his way back rather than necessarily a challenge. But you leave yourself open in those situations to the referee thinking of a different decision, but he's been sensible and pragmatic so far today, Alan Young. Again, he has been. We've seen Adebayo just get a little bit of treatment at the moment, which is obviously not what Swindon fans want to see, with so many centre-backs out injured just at the moment. I think it's just precautionary that we've got a bit of a break in play.
So Richie Owens did say he wasn't going to make it, or didn't think he would make it. Well, actually said he wasn't going to make it. Let's not cut corners with a groin issue, but he's down on his back at the moment, just getting some attention. So 3-0 Swindon then. Lincoln to Oxford now as well. The scores perhaps have meant so far in League One. Accrington leading Peterborough at the moment. Charlton are ahead at Crewe. I think Doncaster leading MK Dons last week. Fleetwood and Burton is level. Hull were 1 up at Gillingham. Northampton 2, Wimbledon 2. Plymouth leading Blackpool 1-0. Not heard of any goals at Portsmouth Shrewsbury so far. That's 0-0. Bristol Rovers 1 up at Sunderland. And that is it, because Ipswich play Wigan tomorrow under John Sheridan. Also in the Premier League, the 3 o'clock kick-off today. Crystal Palace still leading Southampton by a goal to 0 through Wilfred Zaha. De Mayo is up. How's he looking?
Well, you're not seeing Rome yet, so don't look as he goes towards the sidelines. I'm sure the referee will insist that he comes off for a few seconds, but up until now he'd shown no signs of any injury. He looked very, very comfortable. It's been a very impressive 75 minutes from him, actually. I'm sure he'd be delighted with how today has gone so far, but he seems to be walking a little bit gingerly, so whether we will see a Swindon substitution for him, or whether he'll come straight back on. Certainly Brett Pittman has got his top off, so we are going to see a Swindon substitution coming in a moment. The referee getting a little bit impatient with Swindon taking it too long and getting all their players back on the pitch.
They want to make the sub here. And yes, there's a bit of agitation, you'd have to say, on the bench. Paul Caddis is...
Do you know what I think's happened there? I'm not sure. Is the substitute? He's just come on and taken Richie Welland's notes from him. Caddis has just pitched it back and given it straight back to Richie Welland. What on earth is going on there?
Well, that's what happened. That is all very bizarre. De Mayo's quickly back on. Pittman is waiting to come on. Players back underway. Inside the last 15 minutes, Swindon 3-0 up as they were at half-time. Fleetwood 2-1 up at Burton. Fleetwood having lost in the playoff semi-finals last season. Here's the new arrival, Barr, who is fouled by Caddis, who's not quite twice his age. Rochdale looking for an early ball over the top. Flyers heads it away confidently. Jaisimi is calm, putting into space for Hunt. Hunt trying to find Tyler Smith, but difficult to get it through all the bodies. Matt Smith breaking up play again. Grant doing well. Swindon with Jaisimi on the halfway line. Out to Johnny Smith.
We made a laughing stock out of this service
Right
once.
touchline already, trying to square up the stand-in full-back Kieran. Johnny Smith tries to go inside him. It just looks to be wrestled down, but the referee gives nothing. Barr looks to break forward here with a bit of purpose on the counter, and Caddis just kind of runs him out of it.
Yeah, on purpose, but he didn't really seem to have control of the ball, did he, at any point in that run? But he's managed to just run the ball out. Caddis, experienced defender, just made sure that he always stayed goal side and never gave him the chance to run. And again, Swindon beginning to run the clock down now, a bit slower over all these stoppages when the ball goes out of play. Referee just going to tell them about it. Brett Pittman sat back on the bench, looked like he was coming on, and now not an obvious urgency from Swindon to get him on.
Yeah, but it really is just youngsters on the bench for Rochdale, Parr, Jim McNulty. That's the way they kind of survive. At the moment, picking up players from the two academies and youth system. They'll sell some of them on. A good season in the Cups last season. I remember drawing at Manchester United for going out on penalties in the League Cup, and then FA Cup run where they drew with Newcastle. Swindon in possession here. Rob Hunt wide on the left-hand side, tries to pull it back to Matt Smith, who does well under pressure from Tavares. Town still with possession here, but given away. Jayasimi is aggressive though, make sure that there's no chance for Newby to win the ball. It goes out again, and still Brett Pitman is going to wait for his cameo appearance. I think Hallam Hope might be coming on as well, so maybe Swindon are going to make it a double substitution when they do.
Yeah, well, we're nearly 79 minutes on the clock now, so not too long for either of them to get some minutes in their legs, but welcome it will be nonetheless. And Swindon just managing to, free kick there, Paul Caddis, as I say, just managing to nick the ball on the halfway line, but Caddis fouled the substitution bar there, and again, Town just getting involved in things they probably don't need to at this stage, just trying to be professional, trying to run the clock down, as we say, but referee is noting this.
Still Rochdale trying to see if they can just put Swindon under some sort of pressure, deny them the clean sheet, just make them sweat a bit. Here's early ball forward aim towards Tavares, fires is tight to him, and Swindon end up getting the throw. But I must admit, with the sort of relative pace of the second half and the fact Swindon have largely been in control, and of course the absence of supporters, this has felt pre-season for quite a while now.
Yeah, certainly Swindon, as we said earlier on, Swindon are not going to overexert themselves. Why would you? You've got a 3-goal lead, and the onus is on Rochdale to try and get themselves back into the game, and Swindon have just defended comfortably enough for most of this half to not really give them any opportunities. Again, bar a couple of pot shots, I can't really think of Mati Kovac having too much work to do.
Here's Barr, who slips over there and trying to work his way past Caddis. Now Tyler Smith here, good ball to Jayasimi, he's breaking forward with purpose in towards the penalty area, tries to feed it through to either Tyler Smith, still going Jayasimi, chance for a shot from Johnny Smith, and Bazunu sharp gets hold of it there with his right hand, and in comes Jack Payne just in case he lost it, and referee will blow, and here will be a chance.
Did he really have it in both hands though?
Yeah, first chance on the counter for a long time, and it was a chance, wasn't it? Jayasimi initially freed by Tyler Smith, and when it came back out to him, he's freed.
He never had two hands on it.
Cross shot, one hand.
Even though he didn't score, he didn't have two hands on it. If he would have scored, that would have counted.
Tyler Smith, by the looks of things, who's going to make way for Brett Pitman.
Yeah, so good week for Tyler Smith, 2 goals. The goal right at the start here that gave Swindon real sort of lift and gave them some real confidence to go on and assert themselves in the game. Gets a handshake from Paul Caddis, applause from the bench, and the players not involved today, like Dion Reggie Well and so on, for his 2 league games.
Hold on. Come on, Brett.
Certainly was a concerning impact from his manager, wasn't it, and from Coach Noel. It has to be said, they're very pleased with Tyler Smith today, and you've got to be. He's certainly scored on his league debut, and he's caused a lot of problems to those 2 centre-backs.
No.
Newby for Rochdale initially, Swindon just under a bit of pressure trying to defend here. Newby has it inside the box, this is broken towards Barr and Tavares, and then eventually Swindon scrambling away from inside the penalty area, but Rochdale with lots of men forward here, if they can just find a bit of quality with the ball into the penalty area. Matt Smith heads it down.
Have it.
Flyers can clear. This is up towards Pitman, tries to bring it down, but at least causes Rochdale to work, and Swindon can push out from halfway.
Yeah, he saw a chance to attack Swindon whilst they were just setting up again after that substitution.
Come on, boys. Let's get a 4. Come on. It's been really quiet, this.
Managed to get enough numbers back to just see that one off, but Rochdale in possession again on the halfway line.
Connell scoops the ball forward, but slightly aimlessly into midfield. Won by Jayasimi. Grant has it, looks to roll it forward to Caddis, but doesn't get that right. Neat touch from Keown, but he can't release Barr on this right hand side. Jayasimi has it now. Feeds Caddis as Hull go 2 up against Gillingham at the moment. Matt Smith trying to press as Rochdale have the ball, but it's at the back with them. 7 minutes to go. You might as well take your text, 81333. And your tweets at BBC Wilts Sport. Put Wilts at the start of your text. But your thoughts? And Accrington 2, Peterborough 0. So.
Oh, Accrington.
Really impressive opening day for Accrington.
Yeah, that's a good win for them. Likely win for them. at this stage. Swindon visitors to Peterborough in a few weeks' time. Hit long by Town, Pittman flicks this one on. Just hooked away by Kian into...
Oh, love it, DJ.
Who does really
Oh, love it, DJ.
fouled. Fires, neat ball out towards Hunt, but that's just cut out by...
Love it.
Turns it forward, but Shane with a...
Whenever you boys have it, just get it out.
A lot of quality about the last 2 or 3 moments, hasn't there? There's been an awful lot of balls being given away and tackles in midfield, but as you say, a messy sort of finish to this game suits Swindon absolutely fine. The work was done in the first period, and Rochdale have never really recovered from that.
It's just a loose pass from Lund. Finds Matt Smith, who tries to curl it forward down the touchline. Payne has to chase. And Bazunu is accurate with his passing this time. The goalkeeper is Rochdale, see if they can work it forward. So good tracking back by Johnny Smith to slow down Rathbone. He finds Tavares wide on the right hand side here. So bringing men forward with McLaughlin. Gets back to halfway.
Yeah, time just allowing them the ball really at the moment. Rochdale not exerting themselves too much to try and win it back, but just trying to keep a nice tidy shape in their final third.
Barr trying to run at Caddis, trying to take it sort of inside and round Caddis. The two tangle as Barr ducks it forward and runs into the penalty area, and Swindon get the free kick.
He's showing all his experience there just to...
Yes, Kovar.
Man, and getting himself a free kick.
Oh, Kovar. Absolute skills, brother.
Himself up on the turf, making sure he looks at both of his socks and looks at his arm and encourages his goalkeeper back out.
But it's an interesting one, that one, because Barr is 17 and wants to be direct to the goal. We'll have the meeting of Caddis and basically get round him, but Caddis just makes sure so far that he can get round him.
But Barr obviously wants to be a manager as well, because he's interested in managers' notes, so maybe he's always got a long-term plan. But here comes that second Swindon substitution now. Well, I know he's going to get a few minutes.
Yeah, John Senior just sat down, I think.
See Dick run.
So, Steele and Jassini, who's making his way to the sideline.
Run, Dick, run.
Is on for Town here. More applause from the substitutes, but successful aftering for Jassini, setting up that second goal.
Yeah, that's where you miss the crowd more than any other, isn't it?
Dick has a good job.
Coming off this afternoon, Jassini had his little troubles and run-ins with the referee on a couple of occasions, but overall his performance has been outstanding. Long ball forward to Brett Pittman. He's won Swindon a free kick inside that final third.
And he won the ball in the air. You do notice the aerial presence of Pittman.
Yeah, definitely.
Compared to Tyler Smith, that gives Swindon a little more in attack physically and a little more in defence physically as well, which they may need as the season unfolds. So Payne is standing over the ball here. He's got Johnny Smith free on the right hand side, and he gives it to Johnny Smith, who looks up, cuts a right foot across into the penalty area. Rochdale able to clear, falls to Rob Hunt about 30 yards out. That's out wide for Hope, first touch for him. And sort of nibble out, and he's very calm into Matt Smith. Matt Smith looking for Johnny Smith with a high ball. Kian will head that clear, tries to send Dunaway for Rochdale. Ademayo's got matters under control.
Yes, Ademayo.
And it's back to Kovac.
Yeah, again, an excellent position from Ademayo taking up. We were very critical of him defensively in those first 2 games, but his positioning has been exceptional in this game this afternoon. I don't think he's got I can't think of one occasion that he's actually been caught out, which is absolutely great to see today.
It's of course a league debut for Ademayo as well. A couple of minutes away from a clean sheet, 3-0 Swindon, 2.5 minutes plus stoppage time to go, of which there will be a little bit. Ademayo wins a strong header there from a hopeful ball from Kian. Johnny Smith now on the right hand side, linking with Payne. Matt Smith is available. Matt Smith just trying to see what he can do there. He's fouled by Lund. And that's a free kick. And Caddis has seen something that he really does not like there. And Lund gets a yellow card very quickly for that challenge.
Yeah, he really didn't like it at all, Paul Caddis. He's just had a funny 5 minutes, really. He seems to have a little run-in with the substitute who's come on, who's marking. Now he's just getting involved in something necessary there, but he's not going to get any retribution from the referees, just that yellow card for Matty London. Well played Matt Smith, you have to say again. They just held the ball up well, frustrated the Rochdale midfield player who just had to come in and have a hack at him. Swindon just been able to rush and run that clock down by another minute as a result.
Yeah, so 90 seconds or so to go. The taken short, wide on the right. Caddis is happy to put it back to Odemeyer. Going up 3-0 to Swindon here. This
Lovely.
is real sort of running out.
Lucky.
Tries to break forward, but his pass is intercepted. Rochdale trying to counter through the middle. Anthony Grant make sure that doesn't happen. He's fouled by Newby, who's been a fairly peripheral figure. The man side from Chorley. Grant has won a free kick on this. Getting himself up slowly into the last minute. 3-0 Swindon.
He's taking his time just to adjust his legs.
You love that. You love that, Granny. He's absolutely. Oh. Barrow 1-1 now. Look at chat. I am sorry. I'm watching the game, so it's really hard.
Just caught his man there. That's not quite the start that he was looking for.
So first active note in this game. Brent Pittman is to get booked later on.
89th minute.
Just waiting to see the officials board goes up. 3-0 to Swindon in these final minutes. 8-1 treble 3 for the textbook. Wilkes in front of those. Another long ball forward from Rochdale. Kovac has stretched out a telescopic arm and managed to grab inside the penalty area and not run it out. Not quite sure how. There's 5 additional minutes.
5 minutes?
To be played. So 5 extra minutes.
It's exactly that. That was so nonchalant by Kovac there as he one-handedly grabbed the ball. You thought he could run out the area in a minute, but he managed to keep it inside and Swindon up the ball in the final third minute.
Pittman wide right into Matt Smith here. 2 men round him, but he tucks it in between them. Here's Johnny Smith inside the penalty area trying to curl the shot into the top corner. That's blocked. Swindon can't pick up a first loose ball. Grant recovers well to get the second. Foul given against Grant for the challenge. He's still dismayed at 3-0 up in additional time.
I think it was the nature of the challenge rather than he got the ball, didn't he? There's no doubt at all Anthony Grant got the ball, but maybe the foot was a little bit high and the referee didn't like it. But he's not going to book it, and he's not happy about it. He's complaining to just about everybody in the Swindon shirt, but don't worry, Anthony, you've got yourself a goal this afternoon.
Yes, he has his first league goal in 5 years. Long ball forward from Rochdale. Caddis will then Taylor Curran's going to come on for a few seconds. Rochdale just pop this down towards the byline. Done with quite a dangerous cross into the penalty area, but it beats everyone and finds Hallam Hope at the back post. He's put under pressure by McLaughlin, but he holds it by the corner flag, looks to turn, could do with a bit of help, and he wins it through.
Yeah, did very well actually in the end, Hallam Hope, because that ball in was a good one from Dunn, wasn't it? But no Rochdale player managed to run out to that far side into the empty Don Rogers stand where Hallam Hope just managed to hold the ball in the corner and win his team a throw in.
So Swindon are going to bring Taylor Curran on here for the last few seconds. As Rochdale try and attack through Newby, looking to see if he can set up on the edge of the box. Feeds it wide out towards Barr, low across the box, and Keohane with a shot, and Keohane with a consolation for Rochdale. It just sneaks in at the right-hand post. It is Swindon 3, Rochdale 1 in additional time, and they'll be a little frustrated not to get that clean sheet.
Yeah, such a shame, because there was no sign really, no prospect of Rochdale scoring a goal. It just one little ball down the far side to that, got to the byline, across with just about everybody, didn't it? It was more of an apology of a shot from Keohane. He didn't hit it as he intended to, but it actually just bobbled into the corner, gave Kovac no chance. And yeah, the end to what isn't now a perfect afternoon, which is a shame. And as you say, I don't know whether Taylor Curran will come on now as to whether Swindon will just try and keep things as they are. We are 2.5 minutes into the 5 minutes of stoppage time.
Yeah, so Odemeyer clears the ball out.
To be honest, I couldn't care. I'm not saying this because I'm a child. Kind of weird.
MK Dons is now 1-1. And Sunderland with a late goal.
I'm not saying. I'm not saying this just because that's kind of weird. What? What's kind of weird?
He's fouled by Barr, so we'll just let the seconds of league action here for Taylor Cameron, but falls on the Payne's League derby.
Yeah, not so much in the second half, but certainly in the first half, he was buzzing about and really energetic.
Nice.
Caused no end of problems to.
Oh yeah, I can see that. Your pictures. Your picture of David Luiz getting sent off. That's funny. Right now, in the 4th minute of additional time, out of 5.
So Karen slots into defence for now. Ademayo just clips the free kick forward. Grant heads it up towards the edge of the area. Pittman competes for it. Grant stabs it into the box. It is Hope. The right side just pulls it back for Johnny Smith. I think he's being told to keep it in the corner, and is doing so with a massive Rochdale bodies round it. And it's throw in for Rochdale. 40 seconds after the 5 additional minutes. Swindon 3, Rochdale 1. The goal for Rochdale coming in. Stoppage time, long throw from the visitors.
You should told us about it.
Pulling it forward. So stuck inside their own half. O'Connell tries to release the ball, but Tyler Smith scoring at the start of the game. As this ball is rolled into Don here, looking back for Tavares, and that's cut out by Town. Smith thinks to feed it forward towards Hallam Hope. So yes, Anthony Grant heading in from Jayasim's cross after a short corner, and then the third all about Swindon's pressing. Rochdale trying to play it out from the back, and Matt Smith doing well to just tuck the ball away inside the penalty area. Matt Smith plays it down the corner here. Goalkeeper Bazunu is out. We're into the last of the 5 minutes or so. Swindon with this 3-1 lead. Rochdale trying to see if they can add a second at this point. They're going to play 1-2 with Barr. He's down inside the penalty area, tries to get away from Caddis. Caddis comes in, wins the ball with a
Ref, come on now.
and clears it out towards halfway.
That's 5.5 minutes of stoppage time played by the referee. Now being a bit generous towards Rochdale, but hopefully going to see his final whistle soon and Swindon can celebrate a first day victory.
Ref, come on, this is stupid.
This is 7 in a row. I think
Will be. There we go.
Swindon's return to League One ends with ultimately a very win here.
We love that town. We absolutely love that.
Tyler Smith, Anthony Grant goals from Matt Smith.
3-1. Third of boys. Third of boys.
Johnny Smith had the best chance to show well, same with a goalkeeper Bazunu. But just when they knew they had things wrapped up, Rochdale whipping across low along the edge of the 6-yard box, and Kievan finishing in stoppage time. Full time here, Swindon 3, Rochdale 1.
Yeah, job was done in the first half, wasn't it? Super Swindon performance in that first 45 minutes. High press, really energetic. All 3 of the players behind Tyler Smith showed up really well in terms of the way they were forcing themselves onto the Rochdale defence as they were trying to have a slow game, and they were caught cold.
We're top of the league, boys. That's how it.
On the score sheet as well, and then a reward from Matt Smith for that for closing down very quickly, nicking a third. Second half was largely uneventful, as you say. Swindon had done the job. They had a couple of half chances. Johnny Smith should cross shot that the keeper saved, but they will be disappointed they gave that goal away at the end, because I don't think on the day Rochdale deserved it. I think a 3-goal margin would have been about right, but we'll take the points, as you always will on the first day.
I think
3 wins for Swindon.
So the frustrations of the cup game.
many reasons. Both professional and personal. Actually, over the past year, Jack McAllister has sold 80% of his holdings through shell companies.
Right, guys, thanks for watching this watch-along. Make sure you like and subscribe if you haven't already. We're on the way to 200 subs. I can't do one next week, but then the week after, I will be able to do one. They're going to happen every other 2 weeks if I'm not out of game. So yeah, thanks.